audio's good, because that was a critique last time. We have expanded. There's a lot more people. So, and we're running a little behind, but I wanted to make sure that everyone kind of got set up. So, from my left to my right, report.
I'm Rushka, half-elf, level 1. My character is Thordrum.
All right.
Ricky, character is Rognar, level 1, class Paladin.
Okay.
Jeff, Dwarf, Barbarian, level 1, name is Brustal.
Brustal, all right.
Michael, Octavius, fighter, character level 1, and race is human.
All right. Vialta.
Alright, so.
Let's do this. Come on.
Pressure's on.
Alright, I am Polly, and Barbariana.
Hell yeah.
I am a human, level 1.
Okay.
I'm Michael. I am a half-elf named Lilandrin, and I'm a cleric.
I am Dylan. I'm a rogue elf named Eduardo the Fourth.
Welcome to the first 3. Urel. My character's name is Kelev. I'm a half-light sorcerer.
All right.
Hi, Will.
I am the best Michael here. Out of us 3. Character name is Torin, level 1 human. Is a bard.
All right.
I am the other Dylan. I am a elf monk. Character level 1. Character name is Osmodius.
I'm Mary. I'm a catfolk ranger, level 1. Name is Lunafora.
Hell yeah.
Great.
Looney.
All right. Let's do this.
Good old Looney over there.
Let's do this. All right. So, for those that are just joining us for the second episode, let's do a quick recap. The players. Are we good on this audio?
Yeah, we are.
Okay. All right. The players. Who were here were attending the Waterdeep Festival of Waters with, and actually show of hands for the people that were actually here. Yes, they're attending the Festival of Waters of Waterdeep, where they were playing for grand prizes and 100 gold. By the way, all of you had attended the Festival of Waters. All of you have won your respected
Prizes.
Your respected contests, just to make it even and for us to kind of move forward, and you're not at a disadvantage with the other players that we're actually playing in the festival. So, turn over your character sheets. Make sure you document 100 gold, and each one of you will have a prize. I will when we take a short little break. You guys will talk to me in the chat, send me messages in the chat, and I will figure out your guys' individual prizes. So far, the primary prize, I haven't made a description yet for all these guys, so there's that. All right. They chased after, one of them found a cultist. They chased after the cultist. The cultist had his mouth sewn shut with meat and sinew and fish wire, and an eye taken out, and a branded black ziggurat going down and up on his forehead.
It's like a symbol.
A ziggurat is a tiered pyramid. So instead of the pyramids in Egypt, think the pyramids in Machu Picchu. Yeah, or Aztec. Yeah, so that's what a ziggurat is. So, with that being said, they are now in the middle of a fight because they found out that some of their stuff there. Now, on that table, as you guys see, it is a giant
Battle.
Cavern underneath the town hall of Waterdeep. They fought through a kind of a maze-like stairwell system, and they've managed to find the secret hidden passage with the dragon with the corpse of a dragon and these cultists. Now they've been fighting orcs as well. And yeah, there's that. Now, for all of you that are there, I will need your initiative, please and thank you.
18.
Oh, and one rule. This is the god die. You may choose to use the god die if you so choose. Now, if it lands on a 20, it lights up. Ooh, ah. If you get a 20, anything that you could possibly ever think of that could go right would go right. For example, if all of you have seen Lord of the Rings, the bullshit stuff that Legolas did in the Two Towers, where he crowd surfs a tower shield, shooting a bunch of arrows, and then drop kicking that shield into an orc's throat.
Yeah, that was really good though.
So,
He definitely rolled a 20.
so that is the god die. If you think of something off the wall crazy, that's the god die. However, comma, what the god die giveth, the god die taketh.
Okay.
If a 1 comes on the god die,
Summon Cthulhu.
anything that can go wrong will go wrong. I.e., you crowd surf that tower shield, kick it into your buddy's back, and you break your bow and land on it in a bunch of angry orcs.
So you're the archer.
So, that's the kind of deal. Now,
Kick it so hard it opens a rift in time.
if you pick up the god die, here's the rules. If you do end up picking up the god die, you must tell me exactly how you are going to do something. Okay? The roll, like for example, if you're going to do a stealth attack from the ceiling, you need to make a stealth. You need to make an acrobatics check. You need to make an attack roll. All right? The god die will roll all those things into one, but I need to know what. Right? Once it rolls, that's it. There is no mulligan. I will accept cocked rolls. When I call a dice cocked, it means that it's landing on a corner and there's no face to it. Okay? 20 is automatic pass. 1 is automatic fail on any check with any d20, right? But 15 to 20, I'll give you it. Anything below, and we're going to be talking about like how it's going to be ugly for you. All right, so that's the god die. If you pick it up, you cannot put it back down besides throwing it.
Can spells that affect dice rolling affect the god die?
No.
Okay.
It is just a base roll.
Yikes.
All right. So there is that. Okay. Any questions on the god die?
No, sir. Let's get it on.
Okay. Initiative. So you called 18, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I got a 6.
More like a.
Starting off great there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm very, very slow.
Lelandrin.
Okay, so 18,
Oh my gosh.
6. What you got?
Got a 6.
Roll off.
I will.
Drills that target.
All right. You most likely be a 3.
14.
Okay. All right. So
Oh shit.
in the middle of this fight. Oh, by the way, there's dragon scales and corpses all around the room. Bones, teeth, whatever the case is. Multicolored dragon scales. Oh, by the way, also for all of you, you've heard throughout. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Oh, Harrigan, thank you for the host. Harrigan's watching, guys.
Hey!
Fuck you.
Nah, don't leave. We love you.
So, okay, now for all of you that have attended the festival, you've heard that there are no dragons. Like people talk about, hey, I haven't seen a dragon in a hot minute. And dragons, while rare, while rare, aren't an uncommon sight in Faerun and Greyhawk, right? Occasionally you'll hear about a dragon I mean, for those of you that are in the wilds, you've seen dragon signs, you know, obviously poop and everything else. But, you know, for those of you that are in the cities, you've seen maybe a dragon fly overhead as you're traveling from one route to another, okay? Think Skyrim. You'll always hear them in the distance somewhere. Maybe you'll hear them in the distance. Sometimes you'll just, sometimes you'll just see like an attack wherever it is. But you also know that metallic dragons, and this is kind of base knowledge for everybody. Metallic dragons are the good guys. Chromatic dragons are the assholes. So that's kind of your base knowledge dragons. You're like, well, I know the metallic dragons are kind of good, and then that's it, right?
Hell yeah.
So. Now, the corpse that the guys that you're seeing on there, that is just dragon's bone. You don't know what it is, but there's scales of metallic dragons and chromatic dragons and skulls of all shapes and kinds.
That's not it's like a living dragon.
All right. Now, let me roll for the bad guys. Okay, so the orcs in front.
There's one left.
Huh?
There's one left that notices this, right?
Yeah. The rest of them are all kind of milling about. So the orcs in front got a 16.
Bet. 18.
The orcs that don't notice you got a 9. Cultists that are doing the chant, all right, they have an 18 base. Okay. Any, all right. So, you're going.
Alright, so how many that noticed me? One orc?
Yeah. You guys were fighting that orc. That orc noticed you. You're trying to silence him before he can raise the alarm.
I, take my dagger and I go for an attack. And I get a fucking 20. Hell yeah.
All right. Okay, please confirm.
What do you mean?
Roll the 20 again.
17.
Okay, all right. So you would do,
So, you need to roll.
Go to slit his throat.
So you do not get a times 6. All right. Any critical that you get, you can confirm up to 3 times. The more you get, what's it called? Here again, my dude. He just subscribed to us, so thank you.
Hey.
All right. So the more you guys get to, if you confirm 3 times, it's instant death. Okay. That'll be for players only. I will not do that for the bad guys. The bad guys will just be the straight.
So if I got 20,
Stab
20,
you
20,
right to
I would
right to your temple. You're done.
Yeah.
But
If you got 3 20s in a row, it'd be an automatic kill.
Cast
All
ignition
right. Go ahead and
inside of
roll a
yourself.
D4 for the dagger.
I get stabilized. Cast ignition inside yourself.
I don't think stabilize the one I want. I think it's the next one down. That actually keeps you at 1.
I got a 3.
You got a 3. All right. So that is 12. I believe the dagger is times. No, sorry. Dagger's times 3. So that's not. What's your strength? Oh yeah, that's right.
We.
It's a rogue, guys.
I'm a rogue.
So that's 8. That's 9 damage. You've managed to kill that orc without him making a sound.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, you also have sneak attack damage because he didn't notice. Or sorry, he did notice you. So never mind. The sneak attack damage is if he didn't. All right. So he didn't make a sound. All right.
And 12.
For the players that are in the room, make spot checks. Obviously, you know that there's a bunch of dragon corpses and dragon skulls.
I need 20. Oh, you guys, they're the only ones in the room.
Yeah.
Where are we this whole time?
I got you.
Unfortunately, as I'm looking around the room, I noticed that my eyes are
We're just in the town.
because I rolled a 1.
Oh yeah. So that is a nice boulder.
What?
Out of everything that you've seen, that one is just this really nice boulder. It's got this heavenly light.
He's out.
It's kind of a deal.
Yeah.
Just really nice boulder.
And I noticed him noticing the boulder because I rolled a 4.
No. So here's the thing. The boulder only comes out if you roll a 1.
It's not just a boulder. It's a rock.
So, all right. So you guys don't see the, or you guys don't see it. What'd you get?
2.
I see more than you.
I noticed some more pebbles by the rock.
Oh God. That,
I don't even think you noticed the room.
do you,
I noticed
do you
the
realize
Where
that
am
hurts
I?
my soul just a little bit that none of you? Okay, I will allow you all more on cerebral. Your fucking perception check.
Let's do this.
Oh, man.
That's better.
Oh. 14.
All right, 14,
16.
16. All
Wait,
right,
for spot check, is that any bonuses?
for any bonuses.
Like, do you add any ability modifiers to that? Is that perception or what?
Perception? Yeah, it's perception.
Oh, okay, so 18 then.
Okay,
Perception's
18. All right,
have a
wow.
zero.
You went from boulder to seeing the Roman telescopic vision.
Yeah, I got 19.
19? All right, good.
I got a 12.
12, all right. So, through the cult chaos and madness, you have managed to see. Let's really make this fun. What's your character's name? Sorry. Thorburn. Hi, Lo.
Hi.
Hi. Okay.
Low.
Low. Ooh, one easy. Yours is this guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Octavius.
Octavius. High low.
Higher low.
15.
Hi.
Okay, all right.
Damn, no, you are not there just yet. Okay. Barbariana. High low.
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 Okay.
Yep, you're there.
Hell yeah, brother.
These guys are like, oh, thank God, reinforcements. All right.
How's the natural 20?
Hi.
Hi. Oh, 83. Damn.
While we're in water's deep, I might as well play water's deep.
Low.
Or is water deep?
43. Oh, wow. Bro, everyone's here.
I'm always high.
Hot.
But
Okay.
I'm not gonna be.
Yeah. I love it. Oh, no, you're not here just yet.
Yeah, my no intelligence.
You're not here just yet. And my dear madam. Hi. 97. All right. So because you got 97, you actually get to place your character along with me.
Oh, that one. Okay, all right.
All right.
Special.
She's got that dexterity.
Start riding the dragon. I'm on the dragon.
Well, it's dead, so.
I mean, is it shiny?
You're riding the
That
dead
wouldn't-
dragon.
She just comes in just
Dude, he's not tall.
That's why I mean that shiny rock.
You can bring her in right here.
It's not just a shiny rock, it's a bubble. Sunspot. Sunspot.
Were you napping?
Yeah, he's already
No, no.
Can I just be like right next to him?
All right.
It's like you're the one who killed.
So you're Rebecca, so if you come this way, you're actually up and active. If you're in here, you're part of the sacrifice.
Part of the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna say.
All right, so I'm coming, all right? And,
Boom initiative.
okay, all right. So everyone, make sure you stand up and take a look where your characters are.
I don't see you.
I'm over there. You're right here.
Why are we upside down?
Hell yeah.
You guys are
Sleeping. We're bested?
because we have.
Oh, he thought. Are they just fighting us?
Y'all fell out of a portal out of the sky.
All right.
You.
Wait, we're from dragon.
Except the guy that came from a portal.
Okay, so for those of you that have just been introduced, I want you to roll. You will not join until they rescue you. So roll your initiatives. Tell me down the line.
Which one?
Oh my god, no, you have to do that one.
What?
Yeah, we should need 20. Yo, Rush. Do you have a D20? Actually,
Oh, yeah.
not the spin down. All these ones?
Ooh!
I probably would have just let you guys get
That
the
was
face.
that fast hand.
That's a D20. Rush it.
Who else needs a
I
D20?
borrow a D20.
Plus it by your dexterity.
God damn
Yeah,
it.
that would have been my pitch.
It came right back. It came right back over.
Yo, show this one.
Sorry, I had to look out for her snatching it too.
He's like, I must redeem myself.
She's got those cat-like reflexes. She's living.
She's a cat though.
She
I'm
is
sorry.
her character.
She literally is her character. Alright,
I'm a monk.
so,
practically blind.
initiatives, please. I saw you already rolling. You got a 13 plus your initiative.
16.
So,
You got a 19.
19.
19.
Barbariana has an 11.
Down the line.
And that sucks because you really need her right now.
19.
19. God dang. Alright, roll off, base roll.
Okay, so.
Roll.
Roll.
19.
19. Jesus.
5.
15.
15, okay, so he'll go first.
Wait, is it plus dexterity?
No, base roll. Base roll.
Dukes. Dukes of Magic.
This is my magic app. Just do the auto roll.
Oh my god, I do have the auto roll thing. Even on my EDH shield, I have the auto roll.
Get some plus 2 mine.
Yeah.
You can.
Oh, go ahead. Alright, so you're actually up. You're actually up. You're going to be assisting them. So I'm trying to learn everyone's name, the characters' names. So, 19 is...
Octavius.
No.
Brutal.
Brutal?
Hey, we'll make game cards.
I'm about to, yeah.
Hello.
Brutal. Got 19. Yours is Kelevon?
Kelev.
Kelev.
I was literally gonna make a rogue and name him
It's like Kellogg.
The Mandalorian.
from Rick and Morty. I'm
Okay.
Oh, okay.
There was like I just love Thorgrim.
Thorgrim?
Oh.
What is that guy's name? Mr. Meeks? Mr. Meeks?
Mr. Meeseeks.
Meeseeks, yeah. Mr. Meeks.
Barbariana.
Hi.
Where do you want us to put this?
I was listening to him all day today.
Okay.
What did we write our name?
Torin. Torin. What'd you get for your initiative?
3.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Are these your? Yes, I know what these are.
I need to find what the drag race is.
And
They're on the table.
And we got something.
what's your
Luna?
I was just gonna put it like in front of my head. That's what
Because he's on the little table.
I'm gonna put human talent.
Okay, so you're not here.
Rick and Morty, the assassins.
Are you seriously doing Mephistopheles?
Osmodius. Mr.
Minnesota.
We just call you Osmo?
Osmo. It works.
Cosmo?
Cosmo. My brother's Wanda. My sister's name is Wanda.
Let's see. And then we got.
Big word of the fourth.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh no, we have to have numbers.
Eduardo.
God, I forgot this guy's name.
Oh, with a G.
Combopulous Michael.
All right. So
Combopulous Michael. I just love killing. Here I go killing again.
Hell yeah, brother.
Bro, just use the those little plastic things right
I have a greasy.
there. Okay. Never mind.
That would be using my brain.
And then he can probably use this little plug.
Oh, I almost spelt it right. Damn. All right. Okay. So, how this is going to work?
Really dry thing.
All right. How this is going to work? Everyone that is captured, you're knocked out. They actually have to get you. They have to get to your model and wake you up. Okay. Now.
Okay, a 22 is a resounding hit.
Rogue, you spotted this. You spotted these guys, but you also sensed someone behind you.
All right.
All right.
Should we roll?
No. Yeah, I mean, you can just turn around.
All right. So I turn around and take a look. I say, who that down?
Who that down? Who that down? Explain your character. Describe your character.
I'm Catfolk, and I'm a ranger. And I carry
Okay, well,
Creed.
maybe the orc can kill the first turn.
I said,
What are you like? What are you wearing? What's your armor?
Just leather armor.
What are you wearing? Like,
Tell us.
Don't be creepy about it.
What you got under that
And
armor?
I'm a black cat, so that's my feature.
I do a little sneeze.
Do I need
turn
to-
around because I'm allergic to cats. I actually am. So, hold up.
Hold up.
Plus 10
Should
points.
I tell him like special ability?
No.
Hey,
It's
what's
like
on that
what
level, though?
on first glance, as a player, I see. Okay, I see a. I see.
Okay, so I'm short. I'm like 4'7",
All right.
like 90 pounds, wearing leather armor, pure black cat. Cute.
I say, kitty cat, we need your help. Straight up, we've
No,
got
I'm a
some.
female. I'm a female. Just saying.
All right, ma'am. We need your help. We've got some
I'm so
people
nice.
that need our help. That are down there, pinned down. We got to get to them, or else we'll all die. You down to help us? You down to help us, brother?
Sister.
Yeah, so like I'm on the right side, so I'm like, hey, I'll go right.
All
Work my way around that way.
Bet.
All right. So that you can still engage enemy targets because you're like, oh, I feel someone behind me. Aha! Oh, that person. So who are you going to engage? Who are you going to like be the opening, say, distraction for your fellows?
So, not me, sneaky guy, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try and sneak around as many enemies as possible to get closer to the homies on this side.
Okay, all right. Roll a stealth check. Again, the guys that are here, no one's noticed them yet. You managed to quietly kill off the orc.
Damn. 6.
Wait,
Plus my dexterity, 10.
Plus your skill.
Oh yeah.
12.
12. Okay, so you got a 12. Right. Let's see if anyone notices. Again, by the way, seeing as you've entered this room, you see a large cavern and a plinth dais with a bunch of dragon bones. Looks like a very large dragon corpse. Around the walls are just dragon bones, teeth, glittering scales of all colors, metallic and silver, metallic and chromatic, white, green, black, blue, brass, copper, gold, bronze. There's silver in there, right? And you see the paladin just like shaking, like wanting to be like, I want to repent these guys. Like
We've
he's
got
just
blood,
like,
tattered clothes,
Yeah.
like we've been through it.
yeah, he's ready to get down. So, and you just see the rogue just kind of melt into the shadows. Okay, but what you also see in this particular plinth and what looks like to be ritual are these scarred, deformed cultists. Some have their mouths sewn shut. Some have their ears burned off. A few have had their eyes put out. There's some that have deformities like an extra arm, vestigial arm growing out. The orcs in the room are like walking around with what almost looks like to be executioner cleavers or axes. And there's this one very well-dressed, armored individual, has flowing noble purple robes, purple noble robes. His breastplate is shining. He's got a crest, it looks like, some sort of house crest. You guys can't see it, but there's a design, a pattern on the crest of the house. And he is just rising up into the air, and he's surrounded by this black kind of mist that looks like it shouldn't be, like substantially it just should not be there. Like it's almost like a trick of the eye that you're seeing this blackish viridian color to what's going on, right? There's just, it's so deep green that it's almost black, and then you also see some crackling blue highlights in it, and he's raising up into the sky and he's chanting, and in front there is a gold-bound book. What looks like to be, for those of you that were there last time, you managed to get the roll for it, it looks like to be some sort of scale-bounded book, right?
I'm gonna try and fucking steal that book.
So, but you're trying to go, now who are you trying to get to out of all the folks?
We gotta take out that noble guy. The purple guy.
Right, but you're gonna go, you were gonna go aim for one of the guys that are down, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit up the dwarven homie, kill off.
Okay. So, you made your stealth 12.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's go. Ooh, let's go. Okay, make your swing.
All right. Okay. No, everyone's still. And yeah. All right.
Fuck yeah, guys.
So you have managed to make it and skirted past.
I'm the guy, right?
Skirted past kind of the patrol suite and managed to get to Kellogg. Oh, Kelev. Sorry, Kelev.
I give him a little slap in the face.
No, you must make him a heal check.
I have to heal check.
All right.
What's on the floor? What's up?
If it's on the floor, oh yeah, that's another thing. If you roll and your dice goes off the table, it's a knock count unless you call it. All right.
It's a 20, I guarantee.
Okay.
That's why I brought this.
11. Is it plus anything?
All right. So 11. So, how do you wake him up?
So, I don't think I rolled enough to actually like fully.
No. Tell me exactly how you woke him up. Are you just like shaking him
I'm
awake?
gonna give him a little slap, and then I'm gonna shake him like this, and I'm gonna say, "Get up, brother. We need your help."
Okay.
There you are.
What's your character's like, I don't know, disposition to be waking up in the middle of a sacrificial ritual?
Real
So
low.
my disposition of like how I'm waking up.
Yeah. You know how sometimes when you wake up you're like, "Arr!" and you make a noise.
Swing.
I just go and I look at him and I see that he's just trying to wake me up, trying to help me. So I just grab onto him and I don't say anything.
All right.
And I'm like,
I wake up
and he's like-
sneaking abyss.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay. So he does make a noise,
I make a
which is what you neglected to say. Hey, I'm putting my hand over his mouth and waking him up. Kinda didn't do that. All right.
Plug his nose.
wake up.
There until he stops moving.
It would
Okay.
have muffled the scream.
So luckily, a let me get the DM manual because there is actually a so luckily, hearing a
Gasp.
gasp is considered a whisper. Because you didn't yell, correct? No. Okay, all right. Oh, Jesus, dude. Okay.
You wake up having night terrors.
Spiders. All right.
Strange man. The portal.
Stranger danger.
So far, the two orcs that were there didn't hear you. They're all enthralled and still chanting with the
Head dude.
Yep. All right, that's your turn. You are now, Kelev. You're now in the game.
Got it.
So
Fuck yeah.
to get up out of the corpse pile that you're in,
Okay.
you're gonna need to make a stealth check.
Gotcha. So roll the 20.
Yep.
Oh goddamn! It's a 4.
All right, what's your dex?
My dex.
Your modifier.
Oh, it's 1, so it's a 5.
All right.
You were not quiet.
He said.
Ew. So let's see if they hear you. I doubt. Unless they roll terrible.
Oh no!
You got a 1?
Nice.
That is a 1.
He develops tinnitus.
That is a 1. All right, so that was 1 orc.
Oh, what?
Lightning strikes at that exact second.
Remember, there's 2.
Yeah. I thought they were like a team. They really get it.
Lightning strikes twice in the exact same place when both of them.
Alright, so after like
Nice. Hell yeah.
My man.
I fucks with it.
You got a 3. All right, so you're awake. Now, what are you gonna do? You're up now. Assuming you're gonna quick equip, correct?
damn it!
Wait.
Yes.
Quick equip.
Yes, I will do that.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
So
so what do you take out? What do you take out?
Of the pile of corpses?
No, from your kit, from your gear. Your gear's with you.
The weapons.
Oh.
You the staff.
Yeah. So.
Gucci is with you. Oh shit! You need to have your dog. I think I actually have a badge for you to represent the dog.
Oh, it's a wolf, but
Well, I don't have a wolf.
I have little beast tokens in here.
Oh
But they're little hogs.
That's right. Do you have a wolf? Oh no, they're too big. Too big.
It's a big wolf.
Yeah. Look.
Oh boy, yeah, you want a wolf decimal. I just want to rip one of the faces off these things. It's a dire wolf. Actually, I don't think there's a beast. Little dogs in here somewhere.
Damn it. No, those are good. They're just. All right.
That's wolf-like.
That's a bamboo.
That's a looks like a wolf. That's a crocodile.
That could be the wolf in like level 20, maybe.
3/3 beasts. 3/3 beasts.
So he has his staff
Yeah,
equipped.
beasts within tokens.
All right, you got your staff equipped. All right.
Yeah. All I have on me is my staff and my robes.
All right. So your staff and your robes. All right. Okay. So, are you gonna hold off on slinging magic? Or are you gonna wait?
I asked Dylan or Eduardo, hey, what is going on? What's the plan?
Our chances of getting these 2 orcs down and out of the fight is pretty slim.
Not gonna lie, we're pretty fucked.
We're
Why are
severely
you-
behind enemy lines. We need to get back to them where the fight's going, and or we can rescue. Who is this one?
Yeah.
That's me.
Or we get Barbariana in the fight.
Barry Allen.
So can I do like a perception?
Yeah. You make a perception check. I mean, he's pointing her out.
God damn.
Nice, 15.
15.
All right, so you can see her and you can see across the way, but what you can actually see is there's a body on the actual dais about ready to be sacrificed.
Oh shit, you gotta save Lucifer. What's your name again?
Thorgrim?
So he's about to
I
get
thought you
sacrificed.
said-
That's Demon.
What do they do? Are they casting like
Asmodeus.
spells or something? Or are they just...
So you don't, no, actually, no, you're a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do a spellcraft check.
So roll 20 as well?
Yeah.
Roll something.
I guess I'll burn for the dragon.
7.
So
Plus your, what's he plus it by?
Intelligence.
his intelligence, did he put
3, so
10.
10? Did he put a point into intelligence?
Yep.
Into spellcraft?
Oh,
Boy, he needs goblins.
Yeah, he did. Never mind. No, he put. There's 3. No, he didn't. 3. So 13.
13.
Yeah.
Because remember, if you put a point in there, it's +3, so it should be 4.
Yep.
Plus his intelligence.
Now third.
Here, all right. Let me look real quick.
So, 4?
Wait.
No.
Take him tactical pause.
Tactical pause. Okay. Spellcraft. Oh, you didn't do your skills.
Like at all?
No. It's okay. So your intelligence is
Nice.
so yes, you would put so it would be 3.
That sounds not
It would be
good.
1. Your rank is 1.
There we go.
I'm gonna help you out. 1
Plus 10.
Acrobatics,
3,
climb, heal.
and then your intelligence modifier.
Yeah, because I don't know my miscellaneous modifiers.
Awful good.
And those of the ones
figure
that
out
locked
the
in,
rest of your
you
skills.
choose 3 of those.
7 plus 7.
Or that might just be a druid thing. It might be on your
Fuck yeah, dude. Sounds like
I know my ability modifier, my rank. I just
Okay, all right. So with 14, you're like,
Never mind.
So
I love you.
your basic knowledge of the Arcana is really not. It's pretty limited, but with that roll of a 14,
One more time.
you realize that they are either trying to resurrect the big thing or offer it up to something bigger so that something bigger can come in.
Please don't let that.
That's 13. All right. So.
Barbariana, we're gonna get you in this fight. And you're gonna help us fight that thing.
Thank you.
So they're either resurrecting the corpse that's on there with all the other corpses that are in the room, or they're trying to offer it up as sacrifice for something else to come into the realm.
How'd you go?
like sacrifice.
Alright, so our best bet is to get more people. So I motioned to Dylan or Eduardo, be like, hey, I noticed that there's a barbarian woman over there.
Yeah.
We should probably try to wake her and rally some forces.
Let's get her up. So we sneak over there.
Yeah.
And that's all. That's closest to us. We've got one guy, and I could probably take him out with a fucking stealthy
Well,
shot.
keep in mind, your turn's done.
Okay, yeah.
Wait your turn.
My bad.
Oh yeah, so
All right, so you're gonna go. Okay, so I need you to make stealth because she's in the corpse file still.
Oh, we beat him. We beat him. So everyone
14.
14. All right, cool.
Plus 1 dexterity.
So 15.
Everyone cheers.
So 15. Okay, you managed to. Let's see. Is there anyone here? There's one cultist. Nope. Doesn't hear. So. How do you wake her? By the way, describe yourself, my dear bat.
I am.
No, go beyond that. You're tattered. You're bloodied up. Like, what's going on?
Oh yeah, I'm hella bloody. I'm really tired and knocked out, and I'm angry on the inside, but I'm not awake.
Are you snoring?
No.
No. There's no noise going on. Describe what you look like.
I am very small. I have white hair and red eyes.
Well, he
There's
doesn't see
blood
what eyes
coming out
are.
of
They're
my
closed.
eyes.
There's blood
Coming out of my eyes. Yes.
Coming out of your eyes?
Oh, good. Good. You might want to get that checked out.
Maybe.
That doesn't sound evil at
That's
all.
why I need to be put up.
Okay. All right.
I would not want to wake you.
Nope. No.
Never mind.
Okay.
Wrong. This is definitely one of those women that's on their period.
All right.
So I go up to her. I
You
put
go
my
up
hand-
to her.
Yeah, I put my hand over her mouth so she doesn't yell, and I gently wake her.
Okay. Conduct a heal check.
Okay, well played.
By the way, what armor are you wearing, if any?
I am wearing
Full plates.
scale.
That's not gonna be quiet.
Scale man. 13.
I don't think
plus
barbarians can wear scale.
Yeah,
14.
I can. I'm a dwarf though.
Dude, your dice are like.
Because if you wear scale mail, you lose some of your barbarian abilities.
Oh.
Light, medium armor.
Yeah, scale mail's medium.
Is it scale mill medium?
Yeah,
I thought
yeah,
it
it's
was heavy.
medium. Scale mail's medium.
I'll go to grab it.
Alright, cool. Learn something new every day. DM is not always right.
Oh yeah, it does say
Yep, scale mill. Medium.
I mean, just say what kind of scales.
Alright, so he rolled a 14 on the stealth check, or the heal check, or the whatever the check.
I'm so used to scale mill medium.
Yeah.
Metal or dragon?
Yeah. Alright, so you rolled a 14 for his heal?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Barbarina,
yes.
you feel a hand over your mouth,
Okay.
and you feel a gentle motion. Now, do you talk to her in your mother tongue, or do you talk to her in common?
Common. She's human.
Common. Okay. So you hear this soft, kind of halfling voice say, "Wake up! Do not make a sound." So what do you do?
Wake the fuck up! Scream.
I wake up
blows
and
as
I
hard as
open
he
my
can into your
eyes
hair.
and look at him and I say, yeah, no. I will help you fight.
Okay. You're just staring at him. You haven't seen anything else yet.
Exactly. I say calmly. I wake up from a really good dream.
Alright, okay. Okay.
A real good dream.
Do you clue her in on what's going on?
Yes, I tell her, hey, we are currently in a cavern with dragons, orcs, and cultists.
I express inner rage. Yes.
We kind of need some help right now.
I express inner rage.
We have
Alright.
a party to the south on
That's
the
why my eyes
entrance
are
of the
big.
cave. There's 2 people there,
Wake up one moment.
and we need to
Rage
figure
the
out
next.
a way to help the guy in the center from not being sacrificed.
Alright. Okay.
Factory.
Now, by virtue of it is Barbarina, it is your turn. By virtue of you haven't woken up everybody else. What do you do? Now that you're up. Barbariana!
Smash!
You can make a perception check, you can
Perception check.
alright, go ahead, roll a d20.
13. Plus
Perception is gonna be wisdom.
13.
It's a 13.
Alright. Alright, so you have managed to see through kind of the churn and milling bodies and all this eldritch energy. Alright, so you just see like a little poke of somebody like down on the ground.
Is that Marta?
Right there.
No, that's not true.
What?
We're gonna get you a
You
D5.
do perception. I perceive.
Okay, wait, you do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I get that skill?
Yeah.
Tinder is so
Plus your modifier.
Freaking blew my mind.
Yeah, so you'd be like, just double check. Everything you roll is plus 10. Pretty
So for these wizard spells, can I cast them all at once?
So wizard sorcerer. No, once unless you get like fast casting or the spell itself says you can cast. It's only a half action. Casting is all one action.
I think I'll just figure it out.
Casting is one action. So he's already done with his turn.
No. It's still his turn.
Okay, he can
It's still
still
his
do it.
turn. I just need to know what she's about to do next. By the way, you are now seeing this green, purplish channeling energy get larger.
I'm sure that's not the bad.
I say we just fucking fight everyone out.
Yes. Now we need to wake up the rest of the party, then we can start fucking shit up.
Oh.
That's the plan.
Or you can try to take out some of the orcs by you, or like one orc. Is there one orc by her, or is that a player?
That's a.
It's a cultist.
That's a cultist?
Yeah, this one right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a cultist.
But they have to try to not be too loud.
Oh,
Quiet.
right.
Yeah. There's already some shit going on.
Yeah, is this cultist like, can he see? Or is this like one of the mouth ones? Or is he.
Perception.
Perception check.
She got 13.
Well,
She was looking around the room.
Oh, okay. Do another one.
Now she's dialing in.
14.
Okay, this one, mouth is open,
oh,
ears are burned off, eyes are up.
Can't
we
hear.
could sneak behind him and kill him.
You should go over there.
Strangle him. and
But
cover his mouth.
keep in mind, seeing as you got a 14, you actually got this. There is a beating, glowing red gem in the middle of his heart
I'm gonna rip it out.
that is pulsating energy into the ritual.
So we should rip it out.
Let's do it.
Rip his fucking throat out.
Jeez, everyone's gonna die.
Rip his throat out and drink the blood that's
Everyone's
inside.
gonna be like, what?
So let's do this
Barbarian.
where-
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what would have a chest stone.
Bard is the tallest. So
A what?
go
Chest stone?
Grab
Like from
grab
for
Cover his mouth.
cartoons.
You go in.
I
I think it'd be Care
Grab
Bears.
that heart.
Or go right
Oh, it'd be
to the heart.
the Gemites or whatever.
Back.
From Steven Universe.
Yeah.
Oh my. Granted, that's, I think it's stomach,
And he
but
covers the mouth.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's the plan, guys?
Lay it on.
What's the plan, you two? Because it's still his turn, and there will be your turn next.
Do you like that? Okay.
should I gather up your armor
Yeah, yeah.
and your sword?
Can I do figment sounds? Can I make like sounds?
Well, his ears are burned off, so what the fuck are you
Yeah.
So his ears are burned off. Yep, you can't do that.
Okay.
You can make a sound. The
But
question
you
I want you to ask yourself is that wise?
Is it worth it?
No, it's not. Especially with-
Scream at the
Negative
top of
4
your
wisdom.
lungs and run at him with your eyes
What's,
closed.
is there like a near, like what's, so there's that one guy in front of us, but is there like other people around? Like what's like the nearest?
All those
That's-
other ones?
Yeah.
So
he just
what
dies.
what you see on the board is what you see.
Gotcha.
Now, if you can get to him and kill him silently, you have a shot.
We can do it.
Yeah, let's say we do it.
We need to cover his mouth though.
Yeah. So our best bet would be have Eduardo go up behind him.
Okay,
You're
he
working
can't.
over.
His,
Yeah, his
it's-
turn's
it's-
over.
Oh,
His turn's over.
It's up to you.
It's up to you two.
Alright.
I do a triple back.
Do it.
Sled step. And then I dance my way up.
I would try and do like a
Floss.
spell on him or something. Yeah. Use your spells.
I floss in his blood.
Acid splash into his eyes.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I got
Pocket
that.
sand.
So Harrigan commenting. He's like, so I guess his hearing is, you would say straight fire because his ears were burned off.
Oh, that's funny.
He was listening to Jamal's fucking last album.
Yeah, how can he?
Yeah.
It was fire.
Okay, yeah, I got an idea. So I will cast a acid splash to burn his eyes, and so when he can't see,
I mean, it's just still have his mouth.
So I'm gonna.
Yeah, let's bring that over.
yeah, so you'll go
Based on
behind him,
that spell,
cover his mouth,
use pocket sand.
and rip out
Did
his
you buy sand?
bead heart thing.
Just say.
Yeah, so
Did you buy that
you'll
sand?
roll an initiative and you'll roll the spell.
Yeah, so I roll the
I
spell.
need key components to cast. Mordecai's faithful.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Go ahead and cast that spell. Make a spellcraft check.
Cast magic missile at the darkness.
I think that's gonna be loud.
We'll see.
These aren't the
I
same
think so.
books.
I mean, he's getting splashed in the face with
I
acid.
mean, how loud is acid? Like,
Well, it's
I
not
mean,
how loud
depends
it's
on the
acid, it's how
sound,
loud
the
it's gonna
smell.
sound. We all stand for acid in
I don't
games.
know, I'm
Mind
trying
if
to
I
look.
look at this one?
Yeah, you're totally fine. Nice.
Is he undead?
He's a cultist.
What's that?
Yeah, he's
A human who is crazy.
He's gonna yell.
He is.
Who's part of a cult?
Who's part of a cult? Absolutely. So the Jonestown cult. The Jonestown
Wild, wild
cult.
country.
Wild Wild Country.
Well, it's like what were they called again? The
The Rajanapuram.
Rajapura.
Yeah.
There we go.
Imagine the scene where they finally show what's going on and they're all like,
One of their characters.
yeah, they're all like, that was so bad.
imagine those people.
They were beating each other.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Like, we're loving, we're helpful, but yet when no one's like, we just beat the fuck out of
Therapist that
Alright, yeah, we're gonna try for the acid and
All right. So what was your spellcraft roll?
7
Hmm?
plus 2 wisdom.
Okay.
9. That's rough.
All right. So
You're gonna burn someone else with that acid.
you throw. It's a ranged touch attack, if I'm not mistaken. Because the spellcraft was for you to arc it across his eyes. So make your ranged touch.
Your shit's faded as fuck. What's this die?
It's not faded.
Nice.
18.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. That was terrible.
Okay, alright. So you
18.
know-
18.
And
all
then
right.
plus, is it plus 2 wisdom?
No. It's
That
just,
was range?
yeah. That's
So
just
dexterity?
range. So range touch is just
Base?
base.
Gotcha.
Yeah, don't use the faded one.
Yeah.
All right. Do your damage.
Roll 20.
13.
Huh?
13.
13.
Wait,
No,
would you
don't
roll?
roll a 20.
You don't roll a
No.
20.
Acid
Like
splashes.
1d6?
It
it's
say
like
It should say what acid
1
splash.
die 3.
1d3.
I was like, God damn, I don't remember acid splash.
Isn't it 4?
Wait,
That's a
there's
4.
no D3, is there?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, there's
Is
D3.
it?
There's a
You
D3.
roll a d6.
Yeah, I was like,
Roll it.
1 and 2 is 1. 3 and 4 is 3, and then 5 and 6 is 3.
D3s.
D4 is lowest.
Yeah, there's a D3. It looks real fun.
You got a 5.
It does. Yeah.
So
like-
3 damage.
like
So
rolls on its side and stuff. It's
Not bad.
acid splashes on his eyes, and you just see his eyes
There's a D2.
melt from his face.
Like, his eyes.
Because he actually took
he
damage.
screams.
Uh-oh.
Can't heal.
He screamed.
Oh.
No. So because he had the gem in his chest, and he was channeling the massive arcane conduit to
You
the
activated his
ritual.
trap card.
What the? He's gonna detonate.
He's a fucking bomb.
He is the bomb.
Why did Drake smell me?
Alright, so we duck recover.
So
Quiet in the background.
Yeah, right. That's what I just said too.
well, okay. So this cultist, as I said, he's got this gem pulsating, channeling this eldritch energy into the ritual.
They're probably gonna notice that.
So now they're about to realize that they're one short the ritual.
Everybody is.
Towards their direction, right?
Or do they?
I mean,
They just all roll 1.
dive on it.
Yeah.
All right. How close were you?
About 10 meters.
You're the absence of speakers.
Couple feet.
We don't use that.
Right next to
Meters?
Yeah, meters is used everywhere except the States.
He was breathing.
That is disgusting. He's literally the absence of heat.
And he, like, so he can
Heat
heat it,
reactive.
and then I put my hand on it, and then it cools it down.
It's like it's heat reactive
That's
where I
how
can
cold
make
I
it
am.
change colors. She can put her hand there and then just like completely black
Yeah.
out.
Oh man.
Yeah, I can put my hand on it.
I'm Mr. Heat Miser.
You're torch from Fantastic Four.
And then
Johnny
Oh, no,
Storm.
yeah.
You?
The outside of business.
Yeah. I'm the heat miser, she's the cold.
But they're still lasting.
Okay.
I'm Mr. Heat Miser.
Not next to the other.
Okay. All right.
It's different.
It's like I was trying to do the
That's
same,
a little
but-
different. Holly and you are gonna get bone fragments as he blows up.
Oh.
Oh, that's gross.
He's a human grenade.
Oh, that's gross.
Fails. That's gross.
Imagine.
It is
Oh, that's gross.
Bone is strapped on.
1d4?
People bombs.
Melts in my pouch.
Cast a fucking
Alright. So, alright. So Holly and Barbariana and Kelev. I'll get it right one of these days. Alright. So
You put the
he
card up.
detonates And you both receive a whopping 2 damage as you are covered in viscera and gore and bone fragments.
Damn it all.
Just 2?
Kevlar,
Yeah.
whatever your name is.
I like how you say just 2, but your health is what? 14?
Yeah, 6.
Mine's 16, so.
His is, yeah.
So he detonates, and everyone just goes, because now there's left. Now, unfortunately, or fortunately for you guys, because one of the nexuses has left the champion.
The Nexus are the cultist, champion is the guy that's floating.
Okay, he has to now do a combat check. He makes it, and he goes,
You're not the bard.
murder them all! Alright, reroll for initiatives, folks.
Oh, really?
Wait, they know
Those that are alive?
Yeah, those that are up.
Oh, okay, I'm not up.
Am I up?
I got
not even
a
there.
I'm
7.
still trying to get there.
Oh, you were like,
I got 18.
I'm still very
Got
slow.
3.
This map sucks.
I don't exist.
Still very
I'm
lost.
still winning all of the games. Is it just you that's not there?
No, Faerun.
Me. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
And Faerun.
don't worry, you guys
Still asleep.
You guys
No, I'm
are
still asleep too.
you guys are gonna be coming in.
I've been secretly building a bomb in the back.
Akbar.
They're not gonna know what hit them. Strapping it to my chest.
Alright,
as we speak.
so the he's like murder them all. Alright, now let me hear your initiative.
15.
15.
Is it plus?
Just stand there.
Plus initiative.
Plus your initiative.
That's your
little
dex
guy
mod.
right
I wrote it
Sweet
on your,
dex mod.
I wrote it on your paper.
Anyone higher than a 15?
Yes. I got 18 plus 4, 22.
22. Good.
God damn,
Yeah,
chill.
for
I just got 15.
Her dex is high.
Just rolled an 18 plus 4.
Insane.
Very
You
on
knew
15.
before it happened.
Yeah, her dex is really high.
You perceived it.
I'm like already
Cat
on
like
like
reflection.
Yeah,
I
her
like
cat
climb on
senses
the
were like,
side, I'm
oh,
like-
this is not gonna go well.
My spider senses are tingling.
I'm like hiding on top, just like latched onto the
You
side.
see like the hair on the tip of her ear. It's like
Alright,
cringing.
who else got 15? Roll off. You got 15 too?
Yeah.
Alright,
Jesus.
roll off. Base roll.
Wait, roll.
No, not you.
Six.
Not you.
I got a 20.
She got an added 20.
I got 16.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Oh, 23.
No, don't
No,
add
you
it.
just
Yeah, you just got a 20.
This is just a
20 vision.
who won.
I don't want to
I'm sneaky.
It doesn't pass the
Those ones? What are these ones? These ones? These are monsters.
Monsters. I mean, he's down.
I just want to see
He wants to see what he's going to try and change.
Yeah, but
Best in the
You want to serenade him with my sweet, sweet song? Actually, I'm probably gonna. Are you sure? I'm buying the Dark Souls board game, and it comes with miniatures of like all of the bosses from Dark Souls 1. So it has. Like, I don't think it could be this small though. Oh no, they're like big.
Okay, who else? 15, who else? Who else? Not
I had 6.
Trying to be quiet.
Four.
not
You had
really
6?
trying to be-
Yeah. After the roll off.
No. After 15. I've already. All the 15s are going first. So who else?
My initiative was a 7.
7. 4. Okay. All right. Bad guys. Let's see what happens. 2. They all got a 2. They were all kind of shocked about what happened. All right. So the cultists got a 2, and the orcs got a 2. All right.
These guys suck ass. He's like, this is the low roll dice.
Ready to
I
crush
see
these
kind of
fools
switch
with their
them out.
asses.
Just like,
All right. So.
ass hat bless this dice.
those are dead, right? These guys are dead.
Which guy's dead?
Just so I know.
No, not them.
They're not dead? Are they dead?
Yeah. There's only one of them left.
Oh, really?
When was dead? We killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'll bet.
All right. No, I took the. No. Those guys are up.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Here took the.
He said, oh.
He said.
He said, I saw that.
No.
Don't you take that shit out of there.
I took those guys that were dead off the board.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. And then Big Bad. Let's see if Big Bad does any better. Big Bad gets a 4.
Yes. Fuck yeah, we all way better as Big Bad.
Can you kick? Are you almost here? I need some help. What the fuck I'm doing?
Somebody wake my ass up and get some help.
Okay, all right.
I'm winning all the games already.
All right, so
I'm the ring toss champion.
here you go.
Oh,
Your turn.
My turn?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So I'm at the entrance of the cave. I think I'm gonna try to go.
Octavia.
Right.
Fajardo, you come on over here.
me?
Okay. Figure out your characters.
And you turn left.
Okay, I don't know. I'm asleep.
No, figure out your character turns. I need to speak with these guys. This is DM's moment with the players.
This is the planning ahead.
Oh, that's a good point.
Okay.
Did the moon wake me up?
What should I do? Should I go try to wake those up, or should I try to go?
Yeah, so your nearest is these two over here. If you try and sneak past, like, are you a sneaky person?
Yeah.
Wake the dwarf up.
My stealth is 10.
10? Yeah, try and, no, that's really good. 10 stealth.
And I
Where is
climb
it?
too,
Oh.
so I was like thinking maybe I could climb over. I don't know.
Try it. Try doing that. Yeah, stealth climb, yeah.
Stealth climb?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Stealth climb?
You're on the altar. It should
Maybe.
be.
You just
Make it up.
You roll
Literally
for your climb
anything
and
is a
roll
thing.
for stealth.
You're a cat person for
I kind
God's
of want
sake.
to go for the big guy.
I mean, I
Maybe
guess
just
they
like
already know.
stealth climb and see what he's doing.
Well, try and stealth climb into to get them into action.
Okay, get those.
Yeah.
Is there a nice enough to buy
And then we can
dog next
fuck
time?
Oh yeah, you at least you have your son.
Well, it also just a 2 for the price of 1. That's probably what it was.
Oh, that'd be bad.
He had a wolf with him.
You didn't get sacrificed, but your wolf did. I'd be like, what?
Easy come, easy go.
When they come out of this, you guys are going to be.
GM question?
Yes.
Did the boom wake me up?
tell you, I'll be all boomers.
Huh?
Did the boom wake me up?
Speak boomers.
You damn boomer.
Oh, I thought you were with them. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry.
Don't tell anyone.
Sorry. My bad. I thought you were with them. I'm sorry, Fajardo.
No, you're good. Sir.
Yes. The boom did wake you guys up. You guys are in a pile of corpses.
That's fine. I'm strong as
Is
fuck.
this
I can get out of it.
No,
Yes.
you are encased in a shield.
And this is who?
I have to get out of the corpses, so give me a
Are
minute.
you up?
In a magical shield. All
Same
right.
with the wolf.
Yes. Sorry, dude. All right. However, you two are underneath a corpse pile, so you got to kind of dig yourselves out.
Oh, that's fine.
All right.
I've done it before.
Uh-huh.
What party have you gone to?
You don't want to know.
I'll make my own D&D campaign with hookers and whoa.
It ended up really bad.
All right.
I cast magic missile at the dark.
Oh, God damn it! Really, man.
I've been making it.
When I was funny thing about that meme. That meme came out in like 2000. I was 4 years in playing D&D.
They had the internet.
I was playing the original Summoners.
Oh, yeah, those
all those AOL discs.
Before or after the
Y2K. All right. Okay. So, what are you gonna do?
So I'm gonna try to stealth climb over to the ones that just woke up. Can I stealthy climb? Is that a thing? Because I have a stealth and
You
climb
can
ability.
stealth.
Yeah.
You can climb. If you do both, you're gonna get a penalty.
Okay.
Because you're gonna try to climb on the wall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So,
I'll just try to stealth over there. I'll stealth over to the other guy.
What do you have a higher thing in?
which one?
She's got like 10
Which one? Torin or?
Those two that just woke up.
Oh boy.
Wake the dwarf up.
No one's seeing it.
Wait, what?
Me. Yo, kitty cat
Yeah,
lady.
you're over there, right?
Yeah, it's me and
I mean, she doesn't really know who's who.
Strength in numbers.
Yeah, and from there, guys, we can fucking
Yeah,
like.
so I'm just
yeah.
gonna try to group up with them over the door. So I'm gonna try to sneak past the orcs.
Okay, keep in mind that the fellows that are at the door, they're
Actually,
looking
yeah.
a little,
You might
a
want to
little
just chill with
beat
them.
up.
You might
Yeah.
just want to chill with
I'm pretty bloodied up right now.
Because they've got 2 more people that are waiting for them. They can, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you should just try and attack that nearest orc. And
And
The
kick his
first
ass.
orc.
It's like 2.
He did kill it.
2 of them.
2 orcs right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's 2 over here.
Or no, the ones closer.
Yeah, Judy chop. You the Judy chop. Ninja, was it
Karate chop.
I say nay. Ninja stop.
Try it.
Okay. I'll try to attack one of the orcs.
Okay, so go ahead and pick up your character and let me see where you're at.
Actually, luckily I had the Star David around my neck.
She ran down.
I'll get his
Shit.
ass down. Jewish ninja stuff. Cause I'm a ninja, a Jewish ninja.
So. Who's this right here?
All the memes.
That's me.
Oh, so this is who's this?
That's me.
That's Melody.
Oh, so you guys are right here.
That's our
black
healer.
Jewish man of a Jewish mentality.
So I'm right here.
Quite beat up.
So these guys are looking kind of like they're spitting out their teeth, being like, "Is that what we got? I didn't hear no bell."
Don't worry, your girl is growing new teeth.
Yeah. All right, so as you charge up to the orc is going, whoa!
That was right next to Mike.
Just blew out. Scream louder.
I just want to pay attention to the guy. They're like, oh, God, okay. So this orc's got this massive, meaty great axe. He's covered in like furs and like bits and pieces of scrap metal, and he's going, whoa! As you're charging him. So go ahead and make your attack.
Okay.
She's going in for the attack roll.
Attack roll.
16.
Okay, so 16, that is a hit.
It's really good.
So
Wait, plus
Do I plus?
anything?
Yeah, plus anything. I mean, she hit.
already hit.
She already beat the armor.
Yeah,
So roll the
1d4.
plus dexterity
1d4.
or strength or what is
1d4.
Roll this?
Yeah.
Oh, for my, okay. For my weapon?
4.
I got 4.
Nice.
Plus.
You don't have a weapon?
Plus.
No, she
Yeah,
has a
I do.
weapon. Kukri.
It says attack bonus too? Is that, I don't know.
stand up?
I think that's 2 hits.
And you wouldn't that be a like you take critical for the first hit.
What's the
Not from your wall.
Same time.
18 to 20 times 2.
Nice.
But that's if you landed a critical hit.
So you hit him. What's your strength?
Strength? My multiplier?
No, strength.
No, what's your strength in general?
13.
13. So 1. So what'd you get? 4 plus 1?
Integrity
So
first.
5 damage. You might have actually killed him if I actually get to the damn work page.
So you bury Kukri deep into his temple. And then you stop to twist.
All right. So as you successfully swing, you all see this. Those of you that are up, you see Lunafora's character. You see Lunafora swing with her cat-like grace and bury the kukri deep into the orc's chest, and the orc looks at the kukri and just goes, tickle.
And then dies.
So that's your turn. All right, Barbariana. You've got targets aplenty.
So
Go ahead and turn into the human Cuisinart that you are.
I take my axe and I spin. Spin the wind.
Spin the wind. Ah!
Yeah, but depending on how good her dexterity is, she might
I'll
just
take the one on the left.
fall. Or hits her own people. Let go.
She's gonna go for that goblin on the left. Or
2 TKs.
Or,
Left.
all right, move your character. So are you charging?
Yes.
Yes. All
I'm
right.
angry
Sword
as
drawn.
fuck.
All right. So you have your great sword.
Yes.
Center or this one?
This one. Center.
Okay. Attack of opportunity because that orc has a spear.
Usually your face.
Oh boy.
All right.
You impale yourself. Don't walk by him. Remember, guys, don't walk by this guy.
All right. Now this spear is not your normal spear. It looks like a tree branch with like a giant sharpened rock on the end of it.
Oh, we cavemen.
It's probably got diseases. Lyme disease? You know there's coronavirus on the end of that. Oh boy. You charge right into it.
Oh.
a 9 with pluses.
Was it with pluses?
Yeah.
With pluses.
Yeah.
He's gonna. Ooh.
I'm dizzy right now.
Oh, he going. Someone's getting ass beat.
Yeah,
Someone's not gonna be in
I
rush
have
hour
the
3.
bone fragments in my eyes and in between all my fingernails.
She got hit with a flashbang.
So, as you charge, you neglect to see the orc that had braced with his spear.
So I died.
Buries it
You can take it.
deep in that ass.
He got a natural 20 on you, my dear.
Oh, critical.
That is a critical, and with a, I need the player's handbook real quick. Or sorry, one of the core rule books real quick.
He's out of race and one guy's.
One of them.
I'll give it back because I know you're doing your spells. You're studying your spells.
Yeah.
That's it.
In the middle
That's
of a fight.
core rule book, yeah. I was like, that's a race guy.
Jesus.
You forgot to prepare.
No.
God damn.
No.
I got fucked up.
Spit roasted would be the term.
Okay.
Oh,
Holy.
You've been ran through.
Just walk it off.
beautiful.
Taste my tough flash rule.
You know that scene in Braveheart where the horses charge the cavalry, where the horses charge the Scots and they all lift up the tree trunks?
Yeah.
It's kind of you right now.
That's terrible.
Shish kebab, or barbarian kebab, as it were.
Oh, she ain't gonna be in rush hour 3.
So I died.
Yeah, you dead.
No, not dead.
Oh.
Well, it might be close, but not dead.
You have a lot of hit
My
points.
healing is 6. I have no components to use those.
Second most behind me.
I could have helped.
Spear.
But I'm outside partying.
I'm.
Yeah, you've got your own problems to worry about.
Partying water deep.
Shut the fuck up.
What's the structural integrity of that spear?
Pretty good. All right, so
It's the structural integrity of his hands.
a spear is ×3.
Oh.
Ah,
Good luck.
yeah. Just died. I walked by him and died.
And it's a D8, so let's see if I get a low roll.
8. It's an 8.
It's a 1.
I'm gonna coronavirus.
What?
All right, there we go. Okay.
24 damage right off.
God damn.
You're well less than
You're not wrong. It was a 7 originally. I, on the other hand, am a nice DM and a generous god.
So how was your first game?
I walked.
You got hit with a whopping 12 damage.
Holy
You're still alive.
Yeah, you've got 2 hit points. Oh, you're like, hey, I have more health than you.
You might want to rage.
Holly.
Barbarian, you might want to rage.
Yeah.
Get that temporary hit point pool up.
I'm raging.
Okay, there we go. Make your attack.
I'm fucking raging.
As he's lifting you into the air, I look him in the eyes and like, you're fucked.
You said make her your attack, so what? She rolls that dice?
Yeah, she rolls a d20.
Rage, and then like, say you
Yeah.
grab the hole,
Plus
pull
her
it
strength.
deeper to
Yeah,
get
so
closer to
19.
it.
The Rukai.
She's got a
Son of
19.
a bitch.
19.
19. That
Whopping
is.
19.
What's your? Oh, that's a great sword. That's a critical. Go ahead and roll 2d6.
With the impale part, I turn around and bash him with the other out of his
7.
What is your strength?
Plus 4.
11.
With the half is because she's using it two-handed. 4 is going to be 1/2 plus 4 is 1. So 5. So 7, 5, 12 times 2 is 24. That orc that you were attacking is bisected down the middle.
Hell yeah!
Huzzah!
Score 1 for the boys back home.
Send a letter to my loved ones. They get
Meanwhile,
fucked
I'm
out
moving a
here.
barbarian rage to let you know what your temporary hit pool is at. So you're not dead next turn when he blows on you.
I forgot to write.
You die.
I mean, you just had a partner right beside him.
Cost coronavirus into your open wound. Fuck you as you die.
How many potatoes?
Duplication spell. Duplication spell.
I turn 1 potato into 2.
Duplication spell.
Start eating potatoes.
You eat 1,
All right.
get it
Okay,
again.
I'm going to read this for all barbarians because there's 2 of you in the party. I'm going to read this to you. Temporary increase in Constitution gains like bear's endurance. So you have 2 plus 2 to Constitution. Oh, I'm sorry. While in rage, you have a 4 morale bonus. So strength 4 to morale. Strength 4 to strength to Constitution. So you have an additional 4 HP, temporary 4 HP because you're in rage.
All that stuff to do. Yeah, I think it's.
And your strength is now going to be plus 8 instead of plus 4.
That's why we rated.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So what's your strength? At 18?
Hers is 19.
Hers is 19. So now yours is a 21. So you're at 5. Your Constitution bonus is plus 4. So you now have 4 additional HP. So that's your temporary hit pool. So you were at 14. If you rage, you're at 18. However, you are now at 6.
Okay.
Instead of.
Yeah.
Now, once you come out of range, if you are at temporary hit points, you pass out.
Yeah, so don't fall
So
below
she goes down to like 3.
Yeah, so she's still good, but if she goes below 2,
You're dead.
Fuck.
Okay. That means.
Now, what's your
passed
Constitution,
on
Holly?
to the other realms.
What's her con?
It's 13.
13. All right. So you can rage up to 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Okay. However, to regain those rages, you must have a full 8 hours of sleep.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just gonna sleep.
Rage, repeat.
I pass on.
Rage,
Listen.
repeat.
Good night.
Too tired.
She only did 1 rage. She has 5 rages. She has 4 rages
Sleep.
left. 8 rages.
I'll be booked for 8 hours. I angrily sleep.
Has anyone raged for the whole full 8 hours?
If you've raged for 8 hours, please talk to a doctor. All right. So that was your turn. You've killed the orc that you were targeting. So can you remove the orc that she was? Yeah, and you're spitted on that other one.
That's right.
Okay.
That's a bad thing. You're
Now,
spitted like your barbecue on the.
Ragnar, you have a plethora of targets in front of you.
Oh, I already know which one I want.
Oh, are you
All right.
the one that?
Yeah.
Help me out, bro.
All right. So, are you going to charge?
Yes,
Is it still
I am.
open? Is it still what?
Okay.
I think it's open to 12. So yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go get a pop.
Go ahead.
Cause I'm
We can just
currently
move it
in
for
the
you. Like,
open
you
till-
don't have to do all that.
I'm
Part of the-
No. I gotta make sure.
It's close.
So
I gotta make sure.
Oh, never mind.
All right, you're good. You're good.
I'm right there.
It's close.
No. No, because I was about to
Maybe
say,
just go to that door.
if he was closer, he'd be able to
Sneak in there. It's like,
Yeah.
you'll never know. I'm
Yes. There's a bathroom behind the curtain.
It's just a bucket. Sorry, that's all we had.
So, no. This,
go to the end.
Find the split.
You know, Squidward comes out and he starts like mocking the thing.
Oh lord.
And they're
She's a little kid.
get off the stage.
You have to do the. And then they can pull off stage.
Why didn't she just look some shit?
Use your flash.
And that was the last time we ever saw her. Some say she's still looking to the bathroom for this day.
So I'm gonna give y'all a heads up as soon as
Murder mystery. Dun, dun.
I'm gonna give y'all a heads up as soon as I wake up. I'm gonna go and just freak the fuck out. I'm a dwarf. They woke me up from
I don't know that.
women in ales.
Ragnar, make your combat roll.
All right.
I have a strength of 4.
Do you need to try again?
Oh, punching daggers. 1d6. And I can flurry of blows, which means I can attack multiple daggers.
10.
I'm gonna be hitting you for like.
Do you need different?
All right.
It's a plus.
Yeah, you wouldn't be blowing people for.
I'm blowing them left and right. I'm on all this. I'm on all 4s.
You're unblown. Like randomized? You always seem to be rolling low.
Yeah, it's a random one.
There's not a work I haven't blown.
All right, so miss. Okay. Eduardo.
We tried 2 different.
Eduardo.
Back in
Oh
action.
man, I'm just
All right.
tainted.
You've got.
This one that's got Holly spitted,
Yeah.
Barbariana spitted on a barbecue stick. I'm gonna go for a fucking arrow shot right to his dome.
All right. Cool.
You're done with
God damn it.
Well,
And I
I
hit him with a
blow.
fucking 21.
All right.
He's doming them while I'm blowing.
Yeah.
Alright, now what am I rolling? Attack 6? Whatever.
What does your thing
You
say?
have a longbow, correct?
Yeah.
So what do
So
you
it's
do?
D8.
D8?
What do you?
Bet.
D8 goes?
Yeah,
That's
obviously.
it's the one you had.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay inside and die. Here we go.
6.
6.
6.
Do you have strength?
As the orc is like chuckling that he's got, you know, your barbarian like on a pike.
Strength pull.
Right to his
The arrow whizzes by Barbarina's head and drills into the middle of his forehead.
T-box, can't
I
scream.
expect trident layers.
No
for
sound,
payback.
just immediately dies.
Trident layers.
So that orc is now dead.
Like onion. Layers.
Does she drop with it?
Hell, yeah.
Unfortunately.
She's got like 2 health left.
No, she's at 6.
She's at 6.
Oh, it's meta, but
Oh,
For
she looks. She's seen better days.
She's not looking
Everybody
really good.
keep her mad.
Alright.
If she stops raging, she could die. I slap her around a bit.
Right on.
Stay
that
mad,
ends
stay
my
mad.
turn.
All right. Yeah. Now. Yep. That ends your turn. All right. Bills.
Alright, well,
The Laundrin.
Laundry.
I have an overwhelming urge to bash one of these disgusting foul creatures in the face with my mace, so I will do that.
All right. Face to mace is always good.
Oh,
Nice.
18.
Faces to maces, people.
18. That is a hit.
Where are you going anyway? There.
Yes, please do me a favor.
Do me.
You hold on.
Whoa.
Yes, that one.
I'm currently
I shall
blind,
bash
you
him
don't
in the
get
face.
that.
Goodbye, foul creature. 7.
7 plus your strength.
Plus your strength.
Is there only one back?
7. Yeah. There's only one bathroom.
The world is your bathroom.
Oh, that's fair.
Nature.
You're a man. Take a dump out the door.
Hey, we are streaming. They're like, hey, we found some human shit at Mocha Turkey.
It smells like wine again.
It's like,
Oh man.
It smells like those Dungeons
They caught me
and Dragons
again.
guys.
The fan sugar.
That's me.
No,
all right.
On the,
So with a 7 damage, you managed to brain one of the orcs. That orc is dead.
Oh, yes. Goodbye.
yeah. We should get some.
All right.
So Fajardo's up, right?
Farhado is up. Roll your initiative.
Can I roll mine too?
In the fight. Maybe.
Yes.
Bet.
This one?
Yeah, fucking lit.
19.
Yeah, just light one up in your dog. That's great.
Add your dexterity bonus.
I thought you like brought them in here to see. Like, yeah, just light one up, man. Light me one up. Pass them around. Everybody take
I
one.
just saved your life, by the way.
That's the lighter when you're done.
You shot him in the face with an arrow. Thank you later.
But do I still
19.
have the thing in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you drop down with it.
Leave it in.
Yeah,
Don't pull it out.
Never pull out.
Never
Did
pull out.
you attack the orc? Did you
I did.
No, that's
What'd you get?
Did you die?
No.
Fajardo got a 4.
He missed. If he would have let me know.
So I'm still knife deep in these
Well, they killed
Well,
the
dexterity, I got
one.
Or
2 more died.
2 more, but not the one I'm just.
Not the one.
Kinda.
Yeah, no.
Sorry.
All right.
That's what I play.
Okay.
That's your problem, not their problem.
I think the last set I thought was like a brain, so I'm not up to. Not
Keller.
I was beyond death.
Yes.
Do your magic.
Ooh, I need the book.
Oh shit. My bad. Right here.
I got it. So it's just us 3 over there?
Yeah. You're kind of all by myself.
Do I have any healing?
No.
Not for you.
Yo, Farrell, what are we doing out there?
We are
Don't tell them. Just
Like mending.
doing
like
Well, I
the.
guess I could also do it, right?
Do we know what we're doing yet?
Well, so
Is that just
come here.
feeling?
While these guys are figuring it out.
I don't even have bandages.
Is there any way we can prepare? Is there any way we can prepare?
Oh, God. Something's about to fucking
No.
happen.
No. Stop
Or
listening.
stabilize.
So
Yeah, you can do all those things.
They're gonna fuck me
But
up,
like,
huh?
let's say you were like trying to heal them.
You're actually good. You're free now.
No,
You're not-
I would say I probably don't have that in my gear.
Yeah.
Flint and steel, I can burn it. Or cauterize
I'm
it.
gonna get down.
I mean, you just gotta be creative, you know?
Yeah. And roll high enough.
Ooh.
You'd be like, you actually did more damage
I
than
love that episode of SpongeBob.
Bro, I have not been able to roll
a single good thing. Where are the looks like I'll take this?
You were.
Yeah, so go to the.
Hey, I'll help.
beginning of that.
You can't help yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Did you just say that? What? I'll help those who help themselves. Golden rule.
Alright.
Give me sig.
Did you get anything good?
That time for cigarette?
Got a 4.
Team.
This motherfucker hates me. 6.
6. 6. Pick up sticks.
19.
Alright, so, what you got for your spell? What are you going to do for a spell?
Alright, I got an idea. So I'm gonna cast Obscuring Mist. It's gonna surround me. And can I cast that and can I have it surround my teammates as well?
No, so Obscuring Mist is a cloud that centers
Just me?
on no, not on you. It centers on whatever you want to obscure.
So pick people that like them,
You
like
could
these
totally
two.
obscure me too. No. I'm just like,
Well,
you know,
wait, that's 3.
Oh yeah, no, they're in trouble over there.
Yeah.
Her and Valencia.
yeah, because I'm like stabbed
Obscure
into
Mist
the
those
chest
bitches.
of an orc. That's gonna murder me.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. Can
Alright.
I cast Obscuring Mist over there?
Don't say can I, just say I'm gonna obscure
I'm
those.
going to obscure.
Alright, so I gotta roll 20 now? Is that how that works?
No, it's already cast.
It's already.
Use the
D6
god die.
This D6 is where you're going to mark it. Exactly.
Catch. Okay.
Good catch. He plays volleyball.
So that's you over there.
Yeah.
Put it on.
Yeah, so you guys all know, obviously.
Okay, and it's a 30-foot area, correct? What is it? read?
Yeah.
Who's saying no?
He said yeah.
Yes.
I can sure.
Should I just look it up?
Well, the increase and all that stuff might.
Are they smoking?
Oh yeah.
Oh, my hit level.
Go. Your turn's at the bottom of the list.
Alright.
But let. Oh no, you're coming up. My bad.
Alright, I'm just saying.
Yeah. You're well. Shit.
I just say,
It's 20 feet radius.
20 feet radius. All right. So both the orcs and them are in the mist.
Hell yeah.
Damn, lost in the fucking sauce.
yes.
Get lost in there.
Thanks.
All right. Now the people that are actually in the mist can see each other. Everyone else outside the mist can't.
Oh, fuck.
I mean,
So no one can help you from
I mean,
outside.
it's just you,
I
him,
thought we
and
would all be obscured,
two
so like the
companions.
orcs couldn't see me.
No.
So you fucked yourself.
No, everyone looking in can, but once they're in the mist bubble, then they can.
yeah, you're good. You're good. It's one order.
You've kind of helped, kind of hurt, same thing. And here's the thing: you can dismiss a spell next turn if you feel that it's not helping.
Alright. We'll let you know.
So,
How you roll.
Can I dispel this crypt I'm in or whatever?
Oh shit, we gotta save the homie.
all right, Torin, your turn.
Torin.
Torin Borin.
Do I?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
do
What do you want?
what do you
Tell me
want?
what you want to do first.
Yeah.
Alright.
You're a
I'm
monk.
like hella far.
Wait,
Bro, you've got
he's a
two
bard.
jabronis right there.
He's a
Or
bard.
one of these bronies.
He can't. So he can't
do
see
something.
the. Here, I'll draw the circle.
Oh yeah, you're a bard.
He's a bard.
Bard.
I'm.
Fuck yeah.
We're students.
I'm gonna use my spell.
Yes.
You could, but you have to get close enough to them.
We're gonna throw the D6.
For certain spells, yes, but not all. He's a spellcaster. I'm more of a.
So just the overall.
Okay. Each of this dice is 5 foot
It's really
square.
bad. I don't know how it works.
Roll the god die. Roll 20. Seduce him.
I'm down.
He's now your husband.
I'm down.
Fuck that orc.
I'll try it.
Literally. Not up or anything.
So what's like that?
Just fuck him.
He rebuffs your advances. Oh, I'm heartbroken.
Oh, okay. Now we die.
That reminds me of I push the orc off the cliff.
Whoa.
Rolls a 1. You gently caress his thighs. He feels slightly uncomfortable around you.
He put in a complaint with HR.
That orc touched me inappropriately.
Hell yeah, bro. Cast that liquidation spell.
What?
Okay, so this bubble right here is the obscuring mist.
Color spray.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so
Do
there's
3
only
and then 1
one
orc. You're good.
orc of that.
Blue.
Are you getting fucked up by the orc right now?
So think of it like
Fajardo, you can't see
think of it like tie dye.
You can't see me anymore because I'm in the mist.
Let me wash your
So you can't really
iris,
help me.
brother.
So color spray is like.
So I was
you ever
gonna
been
do
hit
like
with,
a-
like pink, like freaking paint.
I have
paint
never
something?
worn a nice.
Yeah. Pepper spray?
Yeah, that's basically what it is. It's D&D pepper spray.
Alright, Fajardo, what are you gonna do?
Damn.
This is hard for a bard. That rhymes.
Because I was gonna
for a bard.
hard might be hard,
It's
like
hard for a bard.
illusion of
Might end
me
up being scarred.
to
These are
We're not doing this again. We're not doing this again. We did this. We did it for 5 hours the other day. I'm not doing it again.
Because we built my fucking. I'm definitely not kind of the same stats.
I got 19.
Oh, dancing lantern.
I have the most HP on the team.
There's no like.
You want to get that
there's no
motherfucker
fuss.
up.
I'm up now.
So this is what I would suggest
I'm awake
to
now.
you
Oh,
to do.
And I rolled really high, so we're good.
So I play the
I start singing toss a coin.
Down with the sickness.
That would not wake me up. That made me go back to sleep. No, which one? Thank you. Thank you for not believing I don't have much.
What you want to do is do. Oh God, there's one. Keep in mind, you can't be flicking through your. You have to choose your spell list ahead of time. But I'm helping you guys
I
out.
wanted to play Warlock. If I play Warlock, thank you.
There's one.
You got this on
That
second.
every bard
Who did it?
uses. I think it's shout.
Always ready.
Oh my fucking god.
That's it?
My monks.
All
All my base skills. All my feats. You literally just add them in. Like it's literally an old game that was for Windows 98. The original Neverwinter Nights.
Pretty neat.
I literally just built my monk. I was like, oh, that's cool. It now gives me my
It's not a pun.
hit points, my AC. My
Why did you even do the character
attack
sheet?
bonus is +4. My damage.
I think what you need to do is
the
just,
critical times 2. It literally just is everything I need to break it.
What do you got? What do you got?
Said I totally
I
forgot
got
that was
a
like
crossbow.
old school.
All right, just feather a guy.
So pretty much just sets
So
up
roll a d20.
It sets up your
Nail it,
character.
bro, dude.
You can.
I got an 11.
11.
It's not setting up for
Base
the
attack
basis setting up
bonus
for that
is
game,
0.
but he could have used that game. Pretty much
Dex
put on my
is
stats.
It would give me everything I
That's
needed.
12.
Yeah, what can I get at level
13,
1?
you miss.
Oh, it's right here.
Okay.
It even tells me how much gold
right.
I would have started with.
Yeah.
Like, it rolls it randomly for me.
I like that shit.
Really bad.
All right.
I just got half sleep. Plus 10 sleepy. Plus 7.
I've only had 1 hour
Next
of
time.
sleep
Yeah,
in the
next
past 6 hours.
So now,
That's terrible.
okay,
You go to sleep.
big bad. Okay, he's in his little bubble.
Big bad.
Let's fuck this dude up.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'm not
D8. 5.
stabs
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. Okay.
He has a kendama and he stabs.
Eduardo.
At the same time.
Yes.
You are getting hit with magic missile.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to evade.
Can't.
Invade.
It's direct attack.
It is a home.
So you receive 7 damage.
Swift.
Oh, fuck.
Bro, I only got 4 HP.
So you die.
Down.
So you are now down.
Yeah.
You need to roll to stabilize.
Roll the god.
Wait,
I
what?
gain all my health.
Roll to stabilize.
Roll to stabilize.
See if you go to
So you're just bleeding out, not dead.
So you don't have to
Roll this one.
Yeah, roll d20, beat a 10.
Beat it.
9.
9.
Alright, so you are not stabilized. Next turn you will lose 1 hit point per turn until you're at 10 plus your constitution modifier.
Fuck.
Fuck.
So, alright.
Would be.
Help me out.
Okay, cultists. Now it's their turn. So some of them are in the ritual, so they can't move, but the rest of them can. Alright. This cultist is charging you.
Who's that? That's
Holly.
Oh.
Oh, damn.
This cultist is moving, charging you. This cult. Oh, sorry.
I dance.
Did you get these little sacks of dyes on Amazon?
Yes.
Send me the link.
Call them sexy dyes.
Sacks of dyes.
Oh.
Can you sexy dice?
Baptize your ears?
She's bleeding out of those too.
This one charges. And
What?
this one. This one comes over here. Okay.
For a fucking second,
All right.
I thought we were on the winning side, boys.
Oh.
I thought we were losing the entire time.
Okay. All right. So,
Yeah, black.
Barbarina, a cultist with his mouth sewn shut and one of his eyes taken out, is swinging a hand axe at you.
His depth perception's pretty bad though.
What is your armor?
It's 16 for her.
It's 19.
It's minus because raging.
Well, it's 17 actually.
17.
She
Oh,
had
yeah.
a feet that gave her an extra.
Yep. So 17.
You guys arguing right now?
Yeah, for real. What's going on?
All right. So he misses.
Oh no.
Barbarina, he misses.
Probably do that one eye.
Yeah, he had 50% chance of doing that.
You're a barbarian.
Yep.
Okay. He attacks you.
Armor class is 18.
It's not like you guys.
That is
Bro,
19.
are they
Luckily,
just
it's a hand axe,
kill
but that's still
barbarians?
gonna hurt.
I haven't won yet.
Yeah, you're right.
9 damage.
Well, I don't have the most health anymore.
Hell yeah.
I don't think anybody has the most health
Hell
at this point.
yeah.
I
Okay.
think everybody's.
And Fajardo, you're getting attacked by a cultist.
We all have like one leg left.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we gonna do?
It's one hit away.
Miss. And then the other cultist can't get to you. So, all right, that was the cultist's turn. Now the orcs. All right. Ludophora, the orc that you are currently attached to at the chest.
Oh, there we go.
He's going to take his giant great axe and swing it at you.
Okay.
What's your armor?
I have leather armor, so I think it's just.
It's on the front.
Oh, okay, never mind. Armor class 16.
Ooh. You want to know how lucky you are?
Yeah.
He got you on armor, so it's half damage.
Nice.
All right, great axe. It's a D12. Strength is a 4. So 4 damage to you as he tries to chop your lithe furry form.
So I have 12 health. Now I have 8.
Shake it all out.
Yep. All right. Those were the next orc is going to charge into the obscuring mist, but he has a 25% chance in not knowing where he's going. He does know where he's going.
Fuck me.
You should use Sierra Mist.
Oh fuck me.
I mellow yellow the field.
And then this orc is going to come over here.
Oh shit, Bard.
This orc is going to come over here.
Damn, bro, we're fucked.
We all need to fucking combine.
And this
Yeah,
orc
we're like on.
is going to come over here.
We'll fight.
And this orc, he's going to charge into the mist and see if he runs into his buddy.
That was the worst
Do it,
ambush.
retard.
Ambush maybe ever.
This is one of those times where we need one of our strongest players to actually call upon the god die.
I'll do it.
And I think you should do it.
Okay, so luckily the orc doesn't know where he was going, and he runs into his buddy. So this orc goes, "Wah!" charges in, and they both collapse on top of each other in a wonderful embrace of arms, legs,
Give
and
a little
limbs.
kissy too.
They will get back up in one round.
Finish them.
Stab them while they're down. Okay. All right. So now, orc that charged you, natural 1. You get to strike back.
Get your one.
Get his ass. Hell yeah.
10 plus 4.
14.
That is a hit.
Woo!
Where is the part?
Do your damage.
You roll whatever it says on the. No, not that one.
No.
2d6.
Fucking screwed.
What are you gonna do? Play a flute? Hey, how's the next thing?
Plus 4. So 8.
Plus 5.
5. Oh, yes. 6.
She's raging.
Raging.
Oh,
Scary.
So fuck.
So actually no.
Oh, wait.
5. So it's
Oh, wait,
actually
it's
plus
plus
7.
8, yeah.
Because she's got 2 hands on it. So 4 plus 7 is 12. That orc is dead.
Yes! Fuck yeah. One
You
more
meant
down for the count.
5 plus
Help me out.
Got the right answer wrong.
I am once again asking for someone to help me.
Once again,
I'm down.
healing
All right. The other orc that charged you. What's your number?
18.
18. Okay. Gave you a haircut. Nothing too big.
Probably needed it.
And then
Probably.
Dwarf. I don't need haircuts.
you over there.
Haircuts are.
You said nothing's attacking me.
Oh. Well, where's your?
He's already cornered. Can't make it. He's the one in the corner.
Oh,
He's just
sorry.
like-
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Fahardo.
Fahardo. You're getting attacked. What's your armor?
It's on the front.
Armor
AC.
was 14.
14. All right. That is a miss. Okay.
So they need to get higher than
Top of the round. You're still attached to your orky orc. So go ahead and make your attack. It's top of the round.
Okay.
Just hit him again.
D20.
Hit him again.
So I'm good. Oh,
Hit him again.
We need someone to roll it.
We need a fucking W.
17.
We need that god
17,
roll.
that is a hit.
Roll it.
Dude, Paladin, homie, got it.
If she kills the orc, I'll roll it.
Huh?
He's right there.
Go
in the
ahead.
midst.
Roll your damage.
Oh.
Bro, I'm on a large.
3.
3. He is dead.
He is dead. I will use it.
Oh, you're gonna use it?
Yep.
Alright.
Fuck yeah.
Just
Okay.
know if it goes wrong.
All right, Barbariana. Barbariana.
yes.
Destroy. There's a
You've
cultist on you.
you've got a cultist on you.
Kill
And
him.
also a spirit
Kill
through
him.
you.
Split it in half. Like you've done literally everything already.
Okay.
Rage.
I shall ruin, maybe. 13.
Plus 4. 17.
17.
So, with a 17, you hit him. Go ahead and do your damage.
Fuck.
4 plus 7.
Yeah.
11.
Plus 7. So
11.
11. Dead.
7-11. That's a convenience store.
Can't have.
How convenient.
All right. Ragnar.
Right.
Ragnar.
Yes.
I will take the god die.
Okay, what exactly are you going to do?
I will spin and pray to my god that my sword lands in the hearts of all my enemies.
Okay. All right. You're gonna need to be more specific. What exactly are you doing?
So I'm throwing my sword. So you
Hit
know.
the big dude.
Yeah, like you know, like
Call down lightning to hit all of them.
Yeah.
Like from Guardians of the Galaxy. Just like
yeah, like I wanted my sword to
Call
go
it
around.
dance.
No, that's not. Okay, that's unrealistic.
What's your whistling?
Yeah.
What do you mean
Aim
unrealistic?
for the guy right.
Call upon your god to smite your enemies.
Can I do that?
Call upon him to make them have high cholesterol. Suddenly get heart attacks.
I will allow a knowledge religion roll, which is what it would be, to beseech your god. Because who's your deity again?
Bahamut.
Bahamut?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Bahamut's not So
Yeah, he's definitely
I
not.
will allow you to beseech your deity to give you divine boon, a divine favor, as it were.
Okay.
Now, if you fail,
He smites you.
if
Wasting
you
his time.
fail because Bahamut is enraged, you will incur his wrath at some point in the game.
Okay.
We're already
So cursed.
Brother, we
Something's
just
gonna
need you to pull through this one time.
Yeah, no
So-
pressure, but
Pressure's high.
I'm just saying. If one shows up, he may not answer you
Let's hope
at
for
a
20.
critical point.
Let's hope for a 20.
I just take it.
Alright. Come on, babe. Go for safety
Drum
now.
roll, please.
everybody.
Oh. 8 plus 7 is 15.
No, base roll.
Oh, I thought you said religion.
No, I say it would be a knowledge religion check, right?
Oh, okay.
All right, so you pray, and you're like, oh, my Lord Bahamut, you know, all Father of the celestial sky. Nice hand, Lee. All right.
It was right at you.
What'd you get?
Maybe not to you, but right at you.
And 8.
So, all Father of
Not
the
a
celestial sky, we need your help in beseeching this, and you do feel that you do manage to commune with him somewhat successfully.
Feel his presence.
But he is in rage. And you get this feeling that
More orcs.
if you want my divine favor, end this.
And so I feel that. I feel it, brother.
I feel
And I grab my sword.
Alright, so where are you going?
Where are you?
Fucking smite these
Yo,
two.
yeah, those two there are on top of each other.
Oh, okay, that's where you are.
I bring my sword down to impale
They're
both of them.
sandwiches. Make a
Well,
shit kebab.
you can't attack both of them, but you
Right,
can
right.
attack
But, you
one.
know,
Yeah,
just role playing.
Alright, that's fine.
Make an attempt.
All right, that's a unnatural 20.
That is going to be a hit because they are flat-footed and prone,
That is 10.
and that is a kill.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
One down.
Screw that guy.
Alright.
At least pinned.
Someone
the other one's
help
pinned
me.
down, right?
Just the other side.
Huh?
I said the other one's at least pinned down by the dead body.
Yes, he is pinned by the dead body.
He hit it back with a test, right?
So Claire can heal me.
No, 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 no.
Probably cast
Oh,
a
he'll
spell
need to
to
make a
heal.
strength.
I can't.
Alright,
Yeah, Mills.
stabilize.
I can make it.
One more to stabilize. Wait. Alright.
10 to stabilize. Leave!
20!
Natty 20.
Alright, so,
Like on the second.
because you rolled a natural 20,
Natty light, boy.
you feel
Divine energy.
like this,
Second wind.
you wake up just slightly to fuzz, right? And you're just like,
Shell shock saving Private Ryan on the beach scene.
and that's just,
Bahamut answers your prayer.
and then you hear this kind of this urge. You sense this urge in the back of, get in the fight, boy, and stand.
Okay, what about boy?
Boy?
Alright. Yeah, let's go. Alright. So I stand.
Yep.
When I stabilize, do I just go back to 0? Or would
So no, when you stabilize, you're still at negative. However, with a natural 20, I will allow you one heroic action.
Alright. Bet.
So you'll fall back unconscious, but you're just like your body, the oomph of your vitae is like
Last stand.
Alright, so we've still got that big dude in the middle, right?
Yes, he is encased in
martyrdom.
now a looks like to be pulsating arcana shield.
Where the hell are you?
Oh, wow.
Pass that guy.
He's winning games.
Oh, okay.
What's your plan?
What's your
I'm gonna
plan?
shoot one blessed arrow into the fucking shield, like right at a crack or something, right at like where it peaks, and then hopefully get a good hit on this dude.
The shield was
Hell yeah, bro.
What's your deity? I forget.
These nuts.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay. The vengeance god.
Yes. Good.
18, baby.
All right, so you manage. It's not a natural 20, but you're like, as you get up, right? You feel like this presence. You know, to stand and deliver, stand and fight.
And I got my unknown bow.
Yep. So as you pull the bow, you feel this almost sylvan energy flow through you. And the arrow corkscrews out, and it threads the arcane runes that are shielding this individual. Do your damage.
That's what.
Yeah, money.
7. Baby. Plus
7.
what? Plus anything?
No.
So with a 7,
And the god die.
no, I'm accounting for it. With the 7, you've hit the caster, and he starts to and he starts to lose control a little bit of the spell. So he's need to make a spellcraft check. By the way, make a spellcraft check.
20?
Yep.
19.
Dude, hell yeah.
All right. So you're like, as you see the arrow hit him, you're like, oh wow, that's kind of, oh god. If you hit him, because he's a channel of Nexus, he's the Nexi, may not be the best thing. You need to take out the pillars underneath him, so all of the cultists. But you see the feedback as he gets hit almost overload the cultists.
Hell yeah.
What do you do?
Okay.
So it's going to be Lathanya's turn. Bill's, it's going to be his turn. What do you do?
Well, so he's stabilized, right?
No, he's back down. He was just like,
oh, he's not stabilized.
He just did his
Okay, so
You also can't see him.
Dope ass shit, and then I went
No,
down.
you can't see him.
yeah. Well, since I don't have any enemies on me, I'm going to make my way out of the confusing mist.
okay, 25% chance. Pick a 25%.
25 or below.
No. Pick a 25% chance that you don't know where you're going.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, or 4.
Oh, 4.
4. Okay, so 75 to 100. All right, so you know where you're going.
Fuck yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to make my way out of the mist towards Eduardo.
So now what do you do?
I'm going to use my cantrip Stabilize on him to make sure he does not die.
Okay, so haha! You have now stabilized him successfully.
You're not going to die.
Thanks, bro.
Today.
Because I don't have any more healing spells left.
So what? I go back to 0?
Yeah, you just,
Yeah,
you're not
you
going to
just
die.
zero out.
You're just unconscious now. You're not dying.
Basically handicapped.
All right, your turn.
Did you say vegetable?
Fine.
So, when you say that they're overpowered or overcharged, do you mean that they're stronger or are they just...
They're off put.
If you've managed to determine that he is gating in a divine entity. You've also managed to determine that if you disrupt this, the chances of this divine entity, whatever it is, will be weaker when it comes out. You've already reached the point where you can't stop the thing. So now now you need to get it weaker, right?
It's got to get little guys.
But the problem is that if you hit him, it'll you don't know what it'll do, except it's going to be just bad juju for all of you. Because of the amount of energy that's just coursing through this chamber.
Basically, don't fuck up.
But if you take out the cultists that are focusing, which are all the 6 that are on that plinth, you will manage to weaken that particular.
Cool beans. Alright, so I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast, was it Summoning Monster? I don't even know what that means, but...
Ooh, summon monster. Cool. What are you summoning?
Is there
What's that thing
Is there
in,
Yeah, there's a list. There's a list.
Stranger things? The Gorgathon?
Demogorgon?
The Demogorgon. Can he summon that one?
No, if he was summoning Demogorgon, we would be.
I would not be there.
Oh, we have a bunch of cool ass dudes at a TV show.
Let's summon a Faerun.
The Demogorgon.
I summon a Lamborghini.
That's what his god comes out to be once we weaken it. It's just a ferret.
Fairies are evil. Okay.
Anything but the Demogorgon.
Dylan's slacking off over there. Not reinforcing this.
I'm outside, boys.
Do you
Yeah,
not hear
what
the
have you
ruckus?
been doing?
Well, him and
There,
Faerun-
don't you worry. Their hands are a little full right now.
Oh boy. I could summon a fucking eagle or a dolphin.
Oh, the dolphin.
Someone
Definitely eagle, bro.
Yeah,
just instantly starts suffocating.
Why did you do this, creator?
The cultists are just sitting there like, what the fuck, dude? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna summon an eagle to attack the nearest cultist towards me.
Why not the dolphin?
Why would you summon me? You
That doesn't seem like
dolphins.
I mean, they're mammals that breathe air.
Yeah,
They
breathe
rape
air.
people, like freak them out.
We summoned a rapist dolphin to rape the cultists. What?
All right.
Cultists enjoys it.
Do you actually have a skills for them over there? Do you actually have a line set?
help. Okay, with what?
Spells.
So you're trying to find this.
No.
Are you asking for the stats of the eagle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought you already had a wolf summon.
I have a wolf.
No, that's him.
Oh, you have a wolf. Okay, I'm just typical.
That's his best, but
My man.
Because the only eagle that's in here is Great Eagle, and I'm not letting you summon that.
Why?
Because it's great.
It's a great one.
It is a very
Right.
strong.
It's a very big eagle. I'd rather have a rock, but
Well, that's a great eagle.
you can call it griffins.
A wolf.
No, those are eagles. Oh,
What's your favorite dog, David?
It's great.
Those are great eagles, dude. Check your fucking Carfax, bro.
Carfax?
All right, I'll use
Summon
Hawk
fucking
because
Carfax.
that's probably similar.
Sure, why not? Less American,
Eagles are
but yeah.
way better than Hawk.
And the hawk is named Mike.
Why Mike?
Why
Mike Hawk.
You don't need four of us.
Now let's get this.
Stop.
Stop. You didn't think about that one, did you?
All right, so
Oh, I get it.
That's good.
Late to the party.
You walked right into it, and I'm glad. Now roll for perception.
I already got it. I already got it.
He said, why?
you're amazing. You're like, I got it. All right, so this will be your eagle.
Ching.
Dope.
Clever.
This is not a PG-13 type of episode.
Rated R all day.
The last one wasn't either.
It was better than this.
Yeah. Well, we have more of us. More of us to enforce.
Yeah, it's true.
You mean cause chaos?
Oh,
Yes.
all right. So you
We
could
should
choose
just
what
play
your
a chaos
finishes
campaign.
was.
Pretty bad.
Just burn down the village.
I've done that before.
It's really funny. No, do diarrhea.
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 Yeah,
They don't look
diarrhea.
Diuretic.
Alright, let's do a diarrhea.
All right, bam, diarrhea. Where do you want
Start attacking these guys over here. Because these are cultists, right?
Yep.
I'm a paladin. I'm like,
Hell yeah.
That thing's huge.
That's a
That would
big
scare
guy.
the fuck out of me.
It's like a 4.
Looks like
All right. So with the diarrhea, you can attack with the diarrhea.
That's a good movie.
Yeah. It's like that, remember?
It's the one with Anne Hathaway, right?
What movie?
Princess Bride?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
No, that's not Anne
What the
Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway?
Who am I thinking of?
That's
You're thinking of
My
Princess
name is
Diary.
Indigo Victoria.
Is and kill my
Oh,
father.
that's what I
Now
was
prepare to die.
thinking of,
Yeah, that's
Never
Princess
mind.
Bride.
Hello, my name is Inigo Montoya.
You killed my father.
Prepare to die.
Stop saying that.
Do I need to roll something?
I don't think you.
Dude,
If
you're
you
already
say it means what you think it means.
Like, smell
You keep on saying that word.
You're like, guys, this is not
Dude, do something. You're like, what?
All right, so diarrhea. Okay, yeah, here it is. Go ahead and make an attack roll. Just roll a d20 and.
That's a 1.
Oh, wow. Is it plus anything? Plus.
So the rat eats its own tail. Okay, so the rat doesn't do anything. All right, you can now. So that's your turn.
Hey, we got
Good
rats.
turn.
Thanks, Jarrell.
All right, Torin.
We got rats.
Man. I summon a.
Put them to sleep.
Asleep?
Yeah, you can put them to sleep.
I couldn't find.
Not at this level.
Yeah.
I couldn't find anything.
use psychic scream, bring down the cavern.
Oh Jesus Christ! Don't do that.
I cast a spell.
That's so dope.
I summon a monster.
Do you have some of the monster one as well?
Yeah.
At level 1?
Is it in
I
Bard
didn't see
spells?
this on the list.
It says summons extra planner.
Oh, summon extra planner.
Yeah.
Ah,
It says to fight for me.
You got a planner?
Let me,
Yeah, wedding planner.
Planning.
I didn't know you had working tools over there.
Outlook.
I summon S3 operations.
Oh.
And summon the entire S3 shop.
I summon Senior Rick.
That'd be scary.
To bombard the enemy with emails.
He casts briefcase.
You can summon you can summon monster level 1. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
What do you want to do? Eagle, dire rat, a few other things.
Do eagle. Dire rat is something too.
Or rat, right?
Oh, eagle or rat.
Summon a porpoise.
What
Extra
are my
planner
options?
porpoise.
Eagle.
Dire
I
rat,
got you.
and then
Dolphin.
the other thing. Dolphin.
Okay, hold on.
What the fuck is that?
I'm flipping to it right now.
It said monsters over there.
Yeah, can
Oh, those are the
dolphin
only
breathe
monsters.
here?
Monsters.
Dolphins are mammals and they need air, so they wouldn't choke.
Do dog.
Okay, so summon monster. You have dire rat, dog, dolphin, eagle, fire beetle, frog, poison, pony, and viper.
They can use
Dude, a
all for
viper,
movement.
bro.
I'm gonna do the viper.
The viper.
All right.
The venomous.
Don't
It
bite
bites
my
itself.
rat.
Alright, go ahead and roll.
It's a very important rat. He's out there.
Oh, it's like sideways.
Cocked.
Cock.
I got 12.
12. That's just a miss. You know, vipers don't have a decent base.
Do you plus it by anything? Wisdom? Into?
It's not his
No,
wisdom.
no, it's the base roll of the creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Sorry, bro.
Okay.
The viper too. The dolphin's next.
All
You
right.
have to summon a dolphin.
I bet you if you summon the dolphin.
Big
Your
Dad
next
is still
dolphin.
focused.
Yeah. When is it my turn?
Huh?
When is it my turn?
Oh crap! Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Get in there.
Thank you.
Sorry, I
I
totally
summon the
skipped you. My
dolphin
bad.
to eat the dolphin and replenish my health.
So, I'd like to rage. Pissed off.
Consume dolphin.
That one guy's still alive, right? Though.
Oh.
Are you gonna kill him?
I'm killing.
Who are you gonna try and kill?
Well, I'm raging. Give me a
There's
second.
that
I
one
gotta add.
left, so on the ground. That's like,
Cool.
you know.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, the one that's
Stab him while he's
no.
wriggling.
No, Turncliffe is over
I'm
here.
right there.
He's
Oh.
Valencia's the one over.
So I'm gonna swing at the one in front of me.
Okay.
The cultist?
Yep. It is a.
That wriggling piece
18.
of Robert's thinks he's getting better.
Nice.
Stab him on the ground.
18. That is a hit.
Hell yeah.
I shanked that wriggling piece of shit.
I'm raging.
Maybe there's my titty or
Plus 4 more. 15.
15 damage.
Cool. Take one.
Gone.
And.
We need to kill these fucking cultists at the base.
All right.
Yep, that's my turn.
Cultists can't do anything. Orcs.
There's one.
That orc is gonna do a strength check to see if he stands up. Oh yeah, he stands up all right. Okay.
Gotta get his buddy off of him.
Oh no, his buddy's already.
Yeah, you killed him.
No,
All
got
right.
him. Dead body.
And then the orc that's attacking Fahardo. He misses. The orc that's attacking Turncliffe. He misses. And there's no more orcs around. All right. Player turn. Lunaforum.
Kitty cat.
I moved to go out of the mist.
To go out on this. All right.
I dodged.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4.
Alright, can you move?
Go meow meow.
Where do you want to go?
The nearest cultist.
Okay.
Nearest cultist.
Yeah, right there.
If she makes it out.
If I make it out.
Dick skeleton warrior.
Just keep moving.
You said 4?
Yeah, I said.
All right, yeah, you know where you're going.
Fuck it.
Okay.
All right. Okay. What are you gonna do?
I'm stabilized.
Can I do a perception check to see?
Yes.
Okay. What do I?
Oh, it just means you're not dying.
Oh. So I'm standing up.
D20.
You're stabilized.
You're just like,
I'm kind of just like,
Conscious.
oh my god, I'm almost
Yeah,
dead.
roll.
laying there.
With a 10, you're just like, you're basically seeing the chaos unfold. Like everyone's like attacking each other going, ah! But you do see like his body and his puppy like slowly starting to elevate into the air. So
He's gonna explode.
Reshka's body?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's
Shoot him in the head.
sacrificed.
Yeah.
With the
Guys have kind of been ignoring that fact. I've been
Okay,
hinting
so
it.
he's starting to
Wait,
rise
what was
into
the
the air.
hint?
Yeah, he's starting to rise into the air.
Stab him in the head before he can.
We have to,
Before
we
he
have to
can
get him out of that
explode.
situation.
Can I stealth my way? Okay, I'm gonna try to stealth
I
my
think
way.
you don't need to stealth.
You don't need to stealth.
Yeah, you're already
You
up
don't
there.
need to stealth.
Who can fly?
Okay.
You're up there. You're right there next to him. Like you just need to kill like one or
Fly,
two
stab.
cultists
Three?
like by him,
There's, like,
or at
two
least one.
cultists?
Yeah. You're right there. Try and kill that cultist, dude.
I can handle animals, so I can ride the eagle up to
Yeah.
him and stab him in the head.
Okay, Barbariana.
All right. So, are you gonna try and stab that cultist?
Sure.
All right. Go ahead and roll a d20.
14.
14. You
Plus
successfully stab him in the head. Go ahead and do your damage.
Hell yeah.
Wait, did you stab the
One.
cultist?
Yes.
Okay.
No, not that one. The 8 one, right?
No.
Mine's
She's the
I rolled
fourth.
So
a
the cultist is down.
Huh? Wait, how
No,
much
you got
damage?
stabbed in the head. with
How is
one.
that? Hold on. All right, make a reflex.
Roll 20.
And add your dexterity.
Okay.
Add your dexterity bonus, I should say.
Cool. And then I got 17 plus 4.
All right.
21.
So as you stabbed him, you managed to wound him, and the gem that's in his chest starts to flicker,
What?
and he detonates.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, he's gonna blow up.
They all have those stupid things in there?
Yeah, they all will blow up.
Yo, range attacks only.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, wait.
Hit me up.
Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Yeah, stabilize me, bro.
Not dead, but you're unconscious.
Needs to make a roll.
I know a song you're thinking of, but I can't.
All right.
It's a good song.
It's like a
The
James
script.
This is script, yeah.
I'm falling to please.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Reshka, you are now free. Launched along with your wolf
Yeah.
over here.
Well, you're not naked.
Do I take fall damage?
No. Okay. Just a magical backlash as you've been raising up in
Yeah,
the
you
air.
were
You just kind of went
levitating.
wee. So and you're awake with your wolf.
Nothing.
Dude, fuck yeah, put him in the fight.
His wolf is in the thing as well? The beam?
Goddamn wolf handlers.
Wow, that, Jesus.
That was a good
Hey,
thing.
Parrot.
Parrot.
Good job.
Yeah, Parrot, you just killed it.
You killed like 8 of them.
Really?
Yeah, you
like
just
all
got
of them.
all of them.
You just got a chain reaction.
How's my rat?
I'm just like that little
What about the rat?
that just
Oh no, the rat's gone. The rat's just disintegrated into explosions.
Dylan eat it.
Can I eat it to replenish my health?
No. All right, where's the big
Yeah.
where's my big bag box?
The plague.
I'm no longer stabilized. I'm dying again. Oh boy.
Is that the special?
Ooh, he's riding the dragon. That's the,
Oh shit.
For when
That's
it's
awesome,
awesome.
dude.
Oh, is he gonna like resurrect a dragon?
We've got like 3 other orcs, and then this dude's next.
So that's the main.
Okay, so I need you to make a spellcraft check. Anyone who has any magical abilities, make your spellcraft check.
And make it good. Use this one.
I swear to God, I'm about to just like.
Any bonuses or just
punch the
base?
first thing in my
I think there's just me.
Yeah.
Hey, is it just base roll?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Well, no. It's if you have any knowledge in it.
Oh, wait.
So,
9! Hey, does knowledge arcana?
No, that's a 16, bro.
Spellcraft.
Oh, 16. Oh, I do. 15 plus 6, so 21.
All right, so you know what'd you get?
16.
16.
Wait, plus anything? Does he plus? He pluses his
Spellcraft. Yes.
It's spellcraft.
so it's 3, 7. 7 plus 16, bro.
Somebody do math.
23.
23.
I got you.
So I want to do math.
I got you. I got you.
You literally picked the most math-intensive character here on this freaking table.
That's why I got to.
So I'm gonna sit here and do some math.
So, all right. So with your 21, with your 23,
what about the bard?
How about me?
What'd you get?
I got 15.
15. All right. So you kind of know what's about to happen, but these guys are like.
Let me tell you guys.
19 minus 1? 18?
Oh, this is like a magical perception.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay. Run. That is like all the math in the universe, all the physics and everything, the metaphysical in the universe, from your limited knowledge being spell slingers, divine and arcane. You just saw all of his components, all the channeling energy of the pillars just detonate in synchronicity because Lunaphore managed to tink on the cultist.
Fairies, motherfucker.
And you hear Zosu Kora Tarash in like this deep guttural.
That's a vessel, my dog.
In this deep guttural, almost like crackling fire accent.
Oh God, they gonna summon the demon.
And then you see a white claw come out from seemingly out of nowhere from the dragon's chest, from the corpse's chest.
It's a baby.
No, it's.
Do you want demons?
Wait,
This is how you
what
get
happens?
demons.
And a black claw come out. And you see this a snake head of a green dragon. A snake head of a black dragon.
Oh, I know what this is.
A snake head of a red dragon.
Did this motherfucker just summon Tiamat?
Yeah.
And a snake head of a blue dragon.
Yeah, I'm out.
Bruh.
I'm out.
Oh, fuck.
But you have to stand and fight.
No, we don't. I'm out.
What is
I
it?
summoned
That is if
Tentacle.
you can, if you physically can.
How the fuck can we exit?
Guys, dolphin time.
Throw the dolphin time? Dolphin time?
You know what can kill this thing?
Just
Fucking
distracted with a
dolphin.
snack. Distracted with a snack.
He's allergic to dolphin meat.
Allow me to best illustrate what you guys have just.
It's your favorite enemy, dragon.
Yeah.
Kill it.
And
I
it's
have
his
plus
favorite
2
enemy as
damage
well.
against dragons.
Well, not favorite enemy.
Doesn't
I
look
run
like
up.
it's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
Plus
I
2
run
damage.
up and I use intimidate.
You
Bad
know
dragon.
exactly what it is.
Yes, I do actually.
You know exactly what it is. But the fact that she's here.
Oh, it's a sheep.
Yeah, it's a sheep.
Definitely.
No, not you.
Sounds like a job for the bard.
Roll it to sleep, bro.
Are they all separate dragons?
No,
or
it's
is it
one
all-
dragon with 5 heads.
Oh, okay.
God,
It's a god.
So we've got a chance.
It's a god.
It's a
It's
god.
a god.
It's a god.
It's a dragon.
An evil god.
This is like tomorrow's problem.
Yeah.
Just leave it in there.
Is the
It's good.
dragon god. Tiamat is the evil.
Is there any way we can escape?
Where'd you
I
come
eat
from?
Hey,
you,
making a bomb over there?
That's where we're leaving.
We seal this tunnel?
I will just dead on
Now
the
is my
side.
time!
I think literally
Take
everybody is
me.
fucking-
Okay, ladies and gentlemen. See.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm
run.
fucking running.
Because I'm going to show the book if I can.
I will slice the dude
Every
next to me.
40-year-old dad, how he takes
Is
a
that it?
profile picture.
That is Tiamat.
Oh, is he showing me the?
Yeah, he showed us.
Like, from this angle.
Pass the book around.
Hey, we just summoned a dragon. So that's kind of.
What if we can befriend the dragon?
It's parents.
You can try. Oh, wait.
It's just like a,
Wait,
a
can I
god
roll
die type of
to
role.
reference the movie How to
Don't
Train
read it.
Your
Don't read
Dragon?
it. Don't read it. Pass the book.
I stabilized him.
I am +1 and handle animals.
I can
Come
plus
here, baby.
4.
Dragon me right now.
Roll by perception and how to
We got
train
+4
a
in
dragon.
that one.
I have +2 in handle animal.
Oh wait, yeah, so do I.
I have 0 in animal.
So 6. I have 6.
Yeah.
Oh, you better.
I'll get him.
Dude, not
Let's
nice.
handle the dragon.
I use my ride skill. I ride that bitch.
Actually, she is proficient in ride.
Fuck the dragon. We make babies.
Tis I that fucked the dragon. Tis me the.
I've seen Shrek.
Pass it around.
Donkey.
You don't know? You don't know?
I'm taking off
So I got +6 to handle that.
Yeah, plus 6.
Yeah, maybe.
I fucked
Hey, how many
all
heads does
5
that thing have?
dragons
Five?
at once.
That's it.
You can try for 4 of them to sleep.
Crap, I'll sleep away.
Retreat!
Yeah, we have to leave.
Retreat!
All right.
Hey, White.
I used summon dagger to summon 5 other penises and I fucked
Yeah,
all the dragons.
By Mariana.
All right. So.
Carry white.
Slut dragon.
So you guys have 1 round.
We're the closest ones
To get the fuck out
Sorry,
of
you
there.
guys. Sorry, you guys have 5 rounds to loot what you can
Ooh,
Oh,
smashing
bet.
Dragon.
and run the hell away.
I'm
I'm
looting
greedy,
the,
but I don't know
the
if I'm
big
that
guy
greedy.
then.
No, big guy's still alive.
Oh
I
wait, the
call
main,
upon
I
my
thought the
deity
main
to
boss
loot
guy.
for me.
The one who just
Oh.
summoned it? Okay. Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I'm getting the fuck out.
You guys got 5 rounds. You guys got 5 rounds to do whatever the hell you want before you need to like leave in a hurry.
I'm unconscious. Can
Alright,
you carry me?
I know exactly what I'm doing.
Barbarian?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go grab that book,
Choose what I do.
right?
The book is still in his hands.
He's still what?
You'll see.
Yeah.
I thought it came out of
Yeah.
No.
Kills
No,
you.
no, no.
steals
Oh, it came out of the
Yeah.
She feeds you a dolphin.
So is that silver guy?
Feeds you
No,
two
yeah, that was
Yeah.
actually
Oh,
good.
okay.
Yeah.
White.
Well, never mind then. I will not be doing that.
Did you hear about the poker
I'll
tomorrow?
just loot the orcs
No.
near me and I say,
We're playing
comrades,
poker tomorrow.
retreat!
Yeah,
20.
your place.
That is
Right.
Tiamat.
$20 buy.
Fuck.
$60
I'm
max.
stand up and click
I'm on the
and,
exit team now. I'm like Monday to
I was
Friday.
like, yeah, you just woke up. You're like, oh, I'm out.
Tomorrow I'm gonna be 6:30 in the morning.
What the hell?
I'm at it all day.
Must still be dreaming.
And, like, between training,
No.
PT, and
Alright.
training.
Yeah.
So, all right. So
magic?
all for run. Run.
I was gonna ask if we could
Well,
go to your
I'm
house.
looking first.
I want to loot a
No,
couple
no,
dragons.
no.
Yeah.
So looting.
I want to loot like a few dragon skills and run.
All right. Run.
Oh, he has dragon skills.
I'm gonna grab his dumbass and run.
You're not gonna loot.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. I'm gonna grab him and run.
Okay.
I like his idea. I'm gonna grab some dragon skills too.
All right.
And take the
Which, or do you not care?
I don't care. Any color.
I would like, actually,
Loot it all.
what color dragon?
We
Is there
talked about my
every
backstory
color?
earlier.
Every color scale.
I'm a little greedy.
I was like,
Oh,
oh,
that's
that's
right.
right.
Chromatic
Bodies.
to
Grab all
metallic.
the dragon skills.
I would like,
Okay, now I'm getting some
yeah.
too. Game metallic.
Then I would like
I take
to,
only the metallic.
Yeah.
I'll take
is
both.
silver?
My dragon hunter. I'm greedy.
Is that one of them?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd like to grab some 3 silver dragon skills.
3.
Why don't we
That's
agree?
specific.
How
That's
big
very
are they?
specific.
That is
They're
very
big.
specific.
Dragons are big.
I'm gonna have white in one hand.
No. They're all of varying sizes.
Oh.
All the scales are varying sizes.
I grabbed the biggest motherfucking scale.
Guys, I'm
Look
unconscious.
it up.
I'm the only thief. Let's get out of here before I get too jealous.
I grabbed a
I
scale
will.
as big
Huh?
as my fucking head. Not get out.
like what's around for like loot? Do we have
You,
5
you
turns?
can. You've got 5 turns. I mean, granted,
Perception.
it's going to be massive penalties because.
Right.
you
Yeah,
know,
it's
Get the
a
fuck out.
dragon god. But yeah,
Let's get
I'm
the fuck
grabbing.
out of there. Grab some
I
Yeah,
will
let's
grab a
just go.
shield-sized dragon scale.
a
And then-
shield-sized dragon scale. Which
Holy
one?
fuck. What color?
Silver one.
Silver. Okay. All right.
Does it matter?
Are you strong enough?
Are you strong enough?
Make a strength check.
Or do you need me to pick it up?
Gold. Is there gold? Is there chop it into gold pieces?
I rolled an 18.
18. So you pick it up and you're like, whoa.
Oh fuck.
So it's as about as heavy as breastplate. Or sorry, as about as heavy as full plate.
I'm running with that bitch.
Oh,
Holy
God,
running.
you're gonna be
He's
running.
dead. He's gonna be
well,
dead.
Okay, I
The cleric.
I'm walking as fast as I can with that.
How much is your full battle rattle weight?
Which one?
Your full battle rattle. Like when you guys had the side plates and everything else.
Oh, 85.
Yeah. It's only 85 pounds probably.
Yeah, I was thinking.
I mean, if you could run with that.
You can run with 75. I've done it.
That's if you're just carrying it forward. Like you're running like machine gunner. That's
I was thinking just
Okay.
all
145.
I'm just
No, fuck. Mortarman, 180.
Oh wait,
So you got to carry the two.
he already has his armor on.
Back.
You have enough weight to
Yeah.
counterbalance.
Oh my god.
And then some frickin' blue falcons just carrying the dragons.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we all got out of there.
All right.
Yeah.
So roll for loot. For those of you who are looting.
A D20?
We're gonna go look for reagents. Is there anything like?
I'm
Is it
unconscious.
just bodies or what?
Yeah.
Oh, plenty. There's
Actually,
plenty.
I'm gonna look for like dragon teeth, shit like that.
No, there's dragon feet, there's dragon bones, there's dragon
Is
scales.
this just a
I'm
base
sure
roll?
these would be good for something. I'll leave the scales for them.
Base
but
roll?
I'll just grab
Base
the skull
roll?
stuff.
Base roll.
Perceptions.
Oh, bet.
Oh, okay.
And I'm unconscious, right?
Yep.
I
Sorry,
unconsciously
dude.
loot.
I got a 14.
This is my forte.
Okay, so
I loot in my dreams.
All right, so you find
I find the best.
dragon teeth that belong to white, blue, red, like.
So yeah.
I'm gonna.
You have perception.
I got a 14.
No.
Alright, cool. So you only get like just a handful, like not even like, I don't know, like 10 teeth. Just a handful. They're all really small. So
Look at all
they
these
came from small
teeth.
dragons.
Look at these teeth.
21.
I don't even know what made these teeth.
15.
15. Alright, 21.
15.
15.
14.
14.
Unconscious.
I rolled
12.
8.
12.
12. Okay. Alright, so. What do you take?
Dragon skills.
What kind?
Metallic.
Metallic, okay.
What kind of metal? There's gold.
What kind? There's
Platinum?
gold, silver,
Silver.
copper, brass, bronze.
Silver.
Wakanda.
Silver, okay.
What kind
What kind of
Alright, so, high low.
Got a photo.
What'd you roll for less?
I did high then. It was low.
High.
Low. So you managed to grab a handful of scales that you would put on like scale mail or something to that extent. Nothing large, not like his like
Shield
size.
side fucking silver.
That's giant, and it's also like he's like, hey guys, just wait up for me. I'm a little tired.
Oh.
You know,
Oh.
he was like, oh, let me
He
get
gonna
them
be-
60s.
he
He's
gonna
like
be-
that kid in the gym that's like, I can do 60 pounds.
Yeah, we'll use the
And
rest
then
and
he-
just throw away.
My strength was only a 10. I just got lucky with the dice roll.
Oh shit, you might actually be over encumbered.
You might need me to grab that shit.
Covered.
He's like, I run quickly to him to hand him the shield.
So,
We'll just swap.
what do you do?
I just want scales.
You just want scales?
Yep.
Alright, high low.
Low.
What color scales?
Chromatic.
What kind of chromatic? Would you say high, low?
Low.
Got a lot of chairs.
So you only get a handful of whatever scales you want.
You ever see a thrift store?
A handful. So a handful. I'll describe the scales later in the amount that you guys got. All right.
Gold scales.
Gold scales. All right.
And me.
Ones are the most look like gold
Don't
pieces.
worry, she's got you.
Thank you,
The
brother.
ones most similar in size are the gold pieces.
I got high.
Damn. 100.
Wow.
I got 100 gold scales?
No. You called high. You got 100. So you find in a pile
Yeah, write it down.
of
In a pile.
in a pile of gold scales that you were looking for, you find
An opalescent
a
diamond.
giant greatsword fashioned from a gold dragon's tooth.
Oh my god, dude. That's dope.
insane.
Dude, you just hit a
Pick it up
legendary
and perform seppuku. Appease the gods. Thank you, my deity.
So you
And I
can
got-
either take the greatsword or you can
Religion
take the
check.
dragon scales.
Great sword.
I'll take the great sword.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
And destroy that 5-head
No.
dragon.
Fuck that. I take the scales. Fuck that.
He's like, he's kind of badass. He's like,
Scales may have their use.
yeah, he's fashioned from
Scales may have their
That's
use.
true. You just
gold
I
dragon.
don't know, this is like a magic item, so.
Big tooth.
And she's perfect. It might come in.
Plus 5 damage to yourself every time you
Good job, Holly.
Am I safe?
Like, god damn it.
It's like,
All
you
right.
can take the great sword, or leave the road.
I was thinking that.
Right now,
Yeah.
I would like to set the scale down and cast Detect Magic towards a pile
Oh
of
my god.
silver
my
dragon scales.
He's definitely dead.
You're gonna die.
Will save.
Will save?
Will save.
You're gonna die
Well
here.
then.
You're gonna die.
He's carrying that big ass thing.
You are detecting magic
In a room full of
in a
magic.
room that is literally coursing with eldritch energy.
It's
Oh,
all
I did not
magic.
think about that.
Have you seen an EDM concert?
Detective.
It's like detecting drugs at a youth
Just
right?
trying to like detect it and just raging, just fucking.
Everyone lights up
Just
like fuck.
just basically busted a nut. dude.
What did you get on your will save?
I got a 14.
Jesus Christ.
Have you seen an EDM concert with the guys dancing? That's you on the ground.
Oh boy.
Someone throw in some laundry. He is his own spin cycle.
Well,
I thought since
It's like
this fucking ritual was done, it was all gone.
how much you weigh?
Essentially, you turned on
I mean,
a black
aren't
light at a
dragons
love
75?
hotel.
Aren't dragons magical? So
That's what
is
showed
all
up.
the Luca be magical?
Right.
Yeah, there's definitely magic in here.
Oh,
I sense something.
it's like turning on, as he said, turning on a black light in the Playboy Mansion. There's just it's neon.
Everywhere.
Damn.
It's how is it on the roof?
How did it get on me?
Oh God.
What?
So yeah,
Was it Jackson Pollock?
Leon is doing his awesome seizure dance. As he can't turn off detect magic because the magic literally overrided his freaking senses.
Pick up my fucking cleric.
Got fucking stoked.
I want
Demon
to
starts
pick up
crawling
our
out of his
So
cleric.
someone's gonna have to get his.
I'll
ass.
go get his ass.
So much for that big shield skill.
Oh, I'm not picking that up. He can
So I roll?
Yeah.
come and rescue me.
5.
Five.
Roll back.
Yeah, that's terrible.
High low.
I got low.
Low. You did get low. You got one.
There you go.
So,
Gotta count for something, right?
what color scales do you want to get? Or teeth or whatever.
What color is available again?
Everything.
Oh, dude, green.
Green. All right. Great. So you get a handful of green.
Dope.
Oh god.
You'll also find
Hell
a
yeah.
small orb. It is green in color. It is not scaled, but it is a green in color orb. It looks like an emerald, but you don't know.
460. Giving off a mysterious aura.
Cool. I'll look at it later.
All right.
It's a dragon's dick.
20.
One.
Putting that
20.
shit
It's
in
the
your
nuts.
mouth.
20.
In
Oh.
your mouth.
Oh.
Like a grill.
Say you're looking for the
Charisma.
most expensive.
High-low.
Red scale.
Red scales.
I literally just went green because you're grabbing dice.
Oh, nice.
Come here.
Oh, his?
Oh boy.
Always want to find something to fuck a while.
Yeah.
Is looking for a red
You
scale.
got yourself an amp.
Yeah, he is a bard. So
An
yeah,
electric
yeah.
flute.
An electric
got
guitar.
A new car!
The pick of destiny.
Look underneath your chair.
It's the pick of destiny.
Holographic toaster.
What?
Satan's pick.
You find bees. Hundreds of bees. Oh no. I love my life.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this 1 to 100 that I'm rolling, that's for the amount of bees. I rolled 100.
Oh my god.
I found 60 bees.
Probably found something really fun and awesome.
You got a critical failure. You found like, for every one it's 10 bees. You roll 100. 1,000 bees.
Did he get something really good?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, okay.
I've only been playing normal switch and
All you got was my dumbass picking you up and dragging you out.
I got
Congratulations.
I got my life, I think.
Oh.
Free round.
I owe you a life
Kill
debt.
you until I died at the end.
I find an enchanted collar that
I don't
can
really like
like tame
Ren, to
any
be
bees.
honest, 'cause
I tamed that fucking
everybody's
dragon.
I tamed the dolphin I just saw.
You try to tame dolphin at it.
Why do you do this?
You try to tame the dragon, you roll a 1, tame the dolphin.
Oh my god.
The collar falls off, lands
Tamed your left foot.
lands on a small rat. God damn it.
Fucking dolphin shit. Fuck.
All right. There we go.
It lands on one of the bees.
Find a crossbow.
Crossbow.
You got a crossbow?
You find a crossbow, a repeating crossbow.
Dude,
He
Van
found a
Halen.
gun, dude.
Oh, thanks. Okay, Crow. We got our first donation for the charity live stream.
Dope.
Really? That's a charity?
Nice.
Yeah.
You split it with that all.
I always link it to a charity of the People's Choice.
How much?
It was only, let's see, 10 bits, I think. Someone gave us 10 bits.
10 bits.
Thank you for the 10 bits.
10 bits.
Bet you won't do 20 bits.
Thanks for the 10 bits.
What's a bit?
Like a Bitcoin?
No.
No.
Whoa.
So Twitch does bit donations, as in like it's like a part of cash. It's similar to a Bitcoin, but it's actually fiat money. So there's
Like a
that.
car?
Get a fiat.
No.
So what you're saying is it's bees.
All right.
More bees.
So we got so you got it's a crossbow, but it looks like a repeating crossbow, but it's got a drum bolt magazine.
Holy shit.
But you have 0 bolts.
Dude, what the fuck? You just got like
And it
Tommy
takes
gun
all day to reload it.
crossbows.
It
You ever
takes
seen Van
72
Halen
hours
housing?
to reload.
Yeah, it's like Van Helsing's fucking crossbow.
All right.
Starts here.
Oh.
Let's get the fuck out of this.
I've been so
Well, I gotta go pick up our cleric. who
I rolled the guy die outside. I roll the guy die. I run in unsuspectingly and start grabbing shit.
You only get a handful of
I
them.
just open my shirt with stuff and shit.
All right. So you guys run. Okay. Who's picking up who?
I'm picking up the cleric who's having a spaz attack.
Okay.
Can I roll to see if I get out of this?
No.
No, I got you.
Someone's gonna heal check you, or
The magic
you.
is
I'm carrying.
fucking your brain, dude. Make up have my dog bite you.
I'm just gonna carry him.
All right. So you guys run, and you hear like this the 5-headed roar of a god awoken and angry, and you have, and then as you're running, you hear the sound of the church and the town bells tolling as you're coming up out of the undercroft of the town hall.
Town bell.
Guys, you just had the craziest Saturday night, bros.
Can they hear us and see us yet?
No, and you hear, and I'm gonna bring it up to the mic so that the folks at home can hear.
Cue the music.
Oh.
You hear this.
Prepare your assholes.
Just listen.
Is that a whole army coming?
How did it help save us? Has to be to save us.
It's a drum line. Oh, it sounds like it's army.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's army yelling. That's like their war.
That's Mark.
He's on my back though.
We'll just run past them. Dragon.
All right.
What do you think of food?
All right. So now you two. You see all across the fortifications of Waterdeep. You guys see a legion of orcs with war machines, siege equipment.
Run back.
The dragon is better, boy. A better death.
Lure the dragon out.
Dude, yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could lure the dragon out.
Come this
You
way.
wanna know what dragons hate the most? Fucking legions of orcs.
Cast bees into the dragon there.
Bees.
Get the dolphin, put it at the front of the dragon cave.
Lure the dragon.
Lure the dragon.
Trail of dolphins.
We get all the wizards together, just make a line of dolphins.
They just see floating dolphins. It's like,
All right. And this is exactly what you hear as you're coming up out of the town hall. You hear like the chanting and whatnot, but this is exactly what you hear.
exactly what we
That's the town. That's the town horns you hear.
I heard.
Probably
Is
doing
that,
drinks type
is
shit.
that Bilbo?
Yeah, I heard that too. I was like,
Is that a hobbit? Is that a
Lord of the Rings
halfling?
type shit.
So,
Apparently.
as you guys are coming bursting out of the town hall from. Oh, by the way, you all see the ones that have been stuck in the cavern. The ones you hear the slick and the gore of all the murdered town clergy and clerks.
oh, our militia sucks.
No. All the militia's on the wall.
We spent all day fucking arming these fuckers.
So what you guys see is just this, like, people screaming and like, get out of the Waterdeep, run, flee, and the docks are somewhat the safest route. Everyone's kind of bum rushing to the docks to get to the
It's fucking boated,
to get to the
bros.
water.
You're unconscious.
Because all around the city of Waterdeep, you're surrounded by legions of orcs. Plenty of opportunities.
Orcs can't swim.
Now,
we can Helm's Deep it.
My life is in your hands.
Bro, I'm literally shitting myself on somebody's shoulder right now.
You
What am
shit
I-
yourself on me, I will.
Drop your ass.
I will drop you.
Magically
I
donating
will
me.
climb to the wall and I will toss you over.
now,
Take him first. He spilled the magic.
More nut.
now, you see a man in what looks like to be golden flowing vestments man one of the parapets. Okay, you guys are closest. You don't know who he is, but he has a tabard of it looks like to be a smiling golden sun.
What's up,
Fucking
Aaron?
Gandalf.
So,
Gandalf is rode it on. When you see the light on the third day.
so as this man's flowing robes, and he has a breastplate on. He has breastplate over his flowing robes, and he has a golden tabard and the smiling sun. He raises what looks like to be a sun-topped mace, and he holds his hand to the sky, and you see a beam of pure radiant light hit him.
Oh, he's a god.
And he goes, "May I stand as long as the sun shines!" And everyone
Keep the sun out,
who
guys.
is incapacitated or wounded,
He's back.
your hit points are at full.
Fuck yeah.
For the
Back
Alliance.
in age.
Oh, you liar.
Age.
Can't spell alliance, spell lies. For the horde. For the horde.
Back to back.
Yeah,
Now,
Can I join the orcs?
probably don't want to. Now,
Rape and pillage.
now, perception for everyone.
Oh my god, I'm actually here to do
I don't
this.
have anything to roll.
Sorry, man.
I got you.
10.
16.
11.
13,
All right.
9.
You see it with your keen elven eyes.
21.
16?
Yeah. I have 12,
What did we roll?
so add...
9.
Everybody's
Oh, you
healed
see
again.
it. Perception.
I'm there.
Was that because of the paladin's god roll earlier?
Which one?
Huh?
Oh no, this isn't
different.
Bahamut.
No, this is different.
D20.
Bahamut
Alright.
is the dragon.
What'd you get? So, gentlemen of the elf persuasion, you know this a little bit more.
Hey, that's me, baby.
Than the door.
Yeah.
So, the main kind of big burning effigy / banner / war pole for this particular orc horde is a piece of a shattered skull, large bone of some sort of creature, don't know what, with an empty eye socket, and stretched across that eye socket is a flayed skin of an elf.
Oh, never mind. I'll say dwarves hate
fuck.
orcs, but
As Jar
I
Jar
wouldn't know
Binks
this.
would
Fuck this guy. Big no no.
say. What the fuck you would say?
You because of your true blood heritage, know exactly who this is.
It's like the Hitler of elves.
And
No, it is Grumash.
Oh fuck.
That's exactly what I was gonna say next.
So, the
Exactly
one
what I was
eye,
thinking.
he who never sleeps, he is the mortal enemy of Carillion Lotharion, your god.
Ah, fuck this dude.
Right.
I climb to the wall and be like, fuck you, dog.
Now, all of you, along with this giant effigy banner, you see the banners of flayed humans with a red bloody print on the skull, on what was the head, handprint on the head. And some of you see banners made out of dwarven beards.
Oh, I'm pissed now.
This dude's racist.
This is a racist motherfucker.
So,
Burn his ass.
It's like the Saddam Hussein of the.
But no halflings.
Huh?
No halflings.
No halflings.
Hey.
No,
Hey.
I'm just.
I cast.
I'm just.
I cast summon sarin gas.
So, also in this orcish horde army, you see trolls. Oh, sorry, not trolls. You see ogres, and you see what looks like to be twisted hill giants.
I'll play them.
Fuck.
Oh, that's
We only have one god.
it's gonna be a fight, boys.
So,
We gotta get to the docks.
so
Boats
We
Now.
can ride the dolphins. Alright.
yeah, all right.
Dolphin's gonna try to rape me.
No
We
surrender.
can pause. We can end it here, or we can try and get to the docks because I know some of you have to get home,
What time is it?
right?
5 to midnight.
Yeah.
5 to
I'm
midnight.
pretty fucking tired. Should we just call it?
Yeah.
So, this is a good stopping point.
Boy, I'm going boy.
This is a good stopping point. I'm dead serious. What do you got? Vote. Put it to a vote.
Yeah, let's call it.
Let's call it.
All in favor for ending it for tonight?
I'm tired.
Okay. All right. I am taking leave to prep for my soon-to-be arrival. It'll be so I won't be working with you guys this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And chances are the baby will be coming anywhere between Tuesday to whatever. So,
Hell yeah.
The baby?
yes.
Boy or girl? Boy or girl?
Girl.
Ah,
So,
May she roll a good hit point.
What?
Thank you.
I have no idea where my case is. Probably with my bag.
what? Sorry for those that got caught up in the
Yeah, I was outside.
top. You will have playtime. You will get experience. What you did, you'll get experience. You'll get experience.
Yeah,
You did.
cute as fuck.
Once you guys are out of the city, everyone will be level
No, I know.
2. Woo!
Alright.
Ricardo, hand me the
Now, comments, complaints, catcalls.
Catcalls.
It was fun.
Any critiques?
Yeehaw.
Music.
Some mood music.
Like baby blowing.
Get a Bluetooth speaker.
Is there anybody that can like
So I'll bring it up.
pick up, or maybe we can Skype you or something, or I don't, cause like
Do you have an
it'd be fun to.
alternate?
Yeah, do we have an alternate? Sorry, Richards.
Not this campaign, but I'll talk to Sergeant Richards.
Is there a D&D community for like Masawa?
Yes, there
Yeah, there's
is.
like
I bet there's a huge
They
fucking.
meet
Fucking nerds.
every fucking Saturday, boys.
I'll say you know.
Every fucking Saturday. We see them every time we play Magic.
Keep your names.
There's quite a few of them every time too.
Keeping my name tag.
The name tag? You keep it?
No. You have a name tag.
Yeah, see, those
Oh,
are
yeah,
yeah, those are
Hold
his.
on to it.
Sorry,
Yeah,
my bad,
give
my
them
bad.
him.
They're dry erased, guys.
Yeah.
Like, it's
Oh, I thought it was actual paper.
oh,
No,
it's
that's dry erase.
what we use for our tokens.
Oh yeah.
All right,
If you guys
so
play it on Arena, you need that.
let me ask this: if I'm allowed to do one more session before the baby comes, what is everyone doing Tuesday the 10th?
Nothing.
I leave for a TDY.
Probably some fucking axe shit. Some axe.
I think my TDY starts in there.
Tuesday at 10 p.m.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything.
On the 10th.
On the 10th.
I think my TDY starts in
Tuesday.
Is that
That would be my first job.
think I've been.
An accident.
That's the first day off for everybody.
We don't have training that day.
Give me Sergeant Hecht's like, fuck that, I'll talk.
I'll look for training. Give me a sec.
If we don't have training, all right. Well, what about Wednesday? So we got the 10th, the 11th,
Training's the 13th.
the 12th,
It's not training.
and the 13th.
Yeah, we can do 10.
Yeah, training's the 13th.
Today's the 13th.
Yes, sir.
All right. So 10th.
Oh, boy.
I think I'll be the only one gone. I'm TDY.
During the day or during the afternoon?
Listening to.
That's you guys.
Afternoon.
Yeah.
Guys, this getting pretty loud over here.
All right. Hey, separate the player characters, put them in the small tub, and then all the bad guys are in the big tub.
Is this a player?
All right, so everyone's good for the 10th, yeah?
Yeah. Unless he leaves for
This
play.
is a red day.
Yeah, I'm going to the Philippines. I'll be gone.
This is a coldest, right?
Whoever's gonna be playing poker.
Oh, what time tomorrow?
6 o'clock.
At?
Our place.
I'm gonna need you to tell me where that is.
Alright, I'll put it back in the airman chat. I think Hugh's gonna put it in the flight chat. Alright, remember, $20, $60 max. Don't bring over $50 if you're not gonna be able to use it.
Okay. So we'll aim for the 10th, maybe the 11th if things are kind of touch and go.
This was a cultist. This was the cultist.
No, that's a good guy. How'd she get there?
Lavendra.
I played
I really force it. All right. Any questions on what our next potential meeting is going to be?
You currently get the
Yeah. Because if we don't vacuum, I get in trouble. Should be in the closet. One of the closets.
My fingers.
kind of get it after a little while.
Some like thinking about all like the possibilities.
That's where I'm at. I'm like he's like cast a spell. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
Well, you guys chose like really hard characters.
yeah, spell casting is like really
Even though I
difficult.
told you.
Spell casting is really difficult to figure
I
out.
was just like thinking about this.
I'm glad I picked that.
Because I played a cleric.
Cause there was like a slump there, like sleep. But it was like for creepers. So I was like,
All right. All right, everyone. That is this edition of the Great Realm War. My name is Commissar Hecht. We may meet each other later on this week, either on the 10th. If not, it will be to be determined. So, my name is Commissar Hecht. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.
He showed me.